Okay, so let me explain how this training is going to work. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get on here. So a lot of the stuff here that we're going to be covering is not going to take a terrible amount of time. But what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through everything, and then I'm going to dig deep on it, because I feel like a lot of you guys, I'll say, don't do this. And then you might be like, well, okay, fine here. And it's like still against policy. So I'm going to actually bring a few of you guys on after I explain everything. And I'm going to try to like really go deep so that you all understand it. Because it took me even a while to really understand, like, what does Facebook want? Okay, what does Facebook want? So, you know, by the way, if your chat is still private, make sure that you refresh. Did anybody here refresh and the chat got public? Yep, you did. Okay, good. So just refresh. Also, if you guys don't mind doing me a favor, I want to make sure that everybody is aware of this webinar in the Get Account Back group. So if you don't mind going really quickly and just all of you just comment in the Get Account Back group with the link, you know, I'm going to just post it one more time in there and make sure that you guys can all see it. Get on now. We'll be taking Q&A. It is going to be awesome. Okay. So, let's get started. I got some slides here, and then I'm going to go deep and get into some different account stuff. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me see here. Okay. All right, 1 second, guys. All right. And I'm going to share. Application window. All right, there it is. Let me know if you guys can see it. You can see and hear me? That's good. Yep, you can see it. All right, fantastic. Okay, great. So this is Get Account Back, and just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a preface to this, basically, my ad account that I run through, I do 6 figures in profit a month with I was doing 6 figures in profit a month with it, and everything was going great. We bought this beautiful mansion, like legit mansion on the water. I'm sure you guys have seen me post pictures and whatnot, and it has about a $9,000 a month mortgage, plus when you bring electric and insurance and everything into it, it's about $11,000 or $12,000 a month is my nut on this house. So literally right after we closed, my ad account got shut down. Now, I don't know about you, but imagine getting your dream home. You're faced with a mortgage, which you totally can afford, but then your source of income, your source of advertising gets shut down. Needless to say, I was shaking in my boots. My balls went up into my stomach. Okay. So what I did was I seen a lot of people give up on getting their ad account back. And the truth is, you don't have to give up on it. You can get it back. And if you've totally screwed things up and you've cursed Facebook out and you can't get it back at all, and you've gone too far, you can still run ads. So that is what we are going to talk about here today. And because I actually did get my account back, and as you guys saw in the screenshots from the sales page for Get Account Back, they told me, no, it's final. And they actually overturned it. Okay. So, I'm going to go through all the training here, and But before I do, would you guys like to see the email I sent to Facebook that actually got my account back? Would you guys like to see that email? It took me 2 or 3 weeks. Yes. All right, let me bring up the email. Give me one moment because I can't show other emails. I got customer emails and stuff in here. So I'm going to find it in a different window. And let's see here. My Facebook rep's name is Benjamin. Okay. His name is Benjamin. So there's that. And also, let me show you guys here. Okay. So basically what happened was I logged in and my ad account got shut down. And then I created a new one because see, when you have a business manager, you can create 5 accounts. You can create 5 accounts under your business manager. All right. So one got shut down. My personal one got shut down. Then one from my business manager got shut down. That lasted a few months. Then another one got shut down. Then I had one I used one of my friend's accounts just to see what would happen. That one got shut down, but none of her other ones got shut down. So then I did another. They just kept getting shut down. I'm like, why? Like, do they have like some satellite, going after me here? So let me just let me find the email here so that you guys can see it. Give me one moment. Sorry, my email box is crazy. Okay, here we go. All right, almost got it. And okay, great. There it is. So now I just got to find. Okay, so there's that one. I'm lining up everything for you guys so you can totally see the conversation that was had and what I sent them. All right. Facebook. Hold on. Where's it at? It is right. There it is. Okay. So here, I'm going to go ahead and share this now. All right. Yeah, account shutdown is scary. Absolutely. Okay. So here we go. All right. So first, let me show you. My rep's name was Benjamin, and these are the emails from Benjamin. Okay. So, and don't worry, I'm going to get in how to get a hold of Facebook and all that, but let me just show you how I got it back. Let me just cut right to it, and then I'll show you all the other stuff, but this is the coolest one. So if you can see here, let me see, we scheduled a call. Well, I don't have to cut that out. Let me see, call notes. Okay. So, hey, Benjamin, I got this back, but my account is still disabled. So this was me, and I'm saying stuff along where I'm like, okay, I can surely comply with these notes. He gave me some notes, right? He gave me some stuff where he's like, well, if you change this and you change that, maybe you'll get it back. And keep in mind, this is the very first rep you talk to. So when you reach out to Facebook, you're going to get a regular rep. This is a total regular rep, okay? And he was saying stuff like, let me see if I can find it here. Okay, so he gives you some best practices, and I will go over them a little bit here. So he says, encourage having user controls for videos. So this is a big thing. You don't want to send people to a page where they can't hit the pause and play button or the video just kind of plays. You want to always disclose the video duration. And you want to enable the user to navigate. So if you guys have any autoplay videos, and don't autoplay. So if you have any autoplay videos, you need to shut those off. You need to give them a pause button, all right? Facebook will kill you over that. So that was a big thing I did wrong. And then it says avoid advertorials. Content for product-related pages should not be written in a way that misleads the users to believe that the content was written by an objective third party. I'm not really sure why they put this in my notes because I wasn't doing this, but basically what this means is you can't create a blog post that makes it look like somebody else wrote it when it's really promoting you. And that's just something you can't do. Okay. I know that it's probably a little bit, the text is a little bit small. Don't worry. I'm reading it to you. So basically, you want to make sure that you're not misleading. You want to be totally upfront. You know, if you didn't write the blog post, you can't say that. No unsubstantiated claims. And I'm going to go deep on this here in a minute. You can't say stuff like, you know, you're going to make $10,000. You can't say stuff like discover this new method or learn about our revolutionary breakthrough fix or the one secret to this or the one secret to that. You can't say that stuff anymore. And you also have to identify that a product is being sold. And I'm going to get into that as well. I'm going to give you a script for that. I'm going to give you a bunch of cool stuff. You know, he gave me some of these suggestions, but in the end, I couldn't get my ad account back. And we went back and forth, and several times he said, I'm going to try to get it back. I'm going to try to get back. I asked a lot of questions, and it just went absolutely nowhere. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, this is the email that he got me on the phone with the second rep. And don't worry, I'll go over this all in a few minutes, but he got me on the phone, or not on the phone. He got me over email with the second rep, and her name was Angela. And I talked with Angela a few times, and Angela told me that the account was shut down for good. Okay. And then Sherry got back to me on one of my responses. And keep in mind, I kept responding every time they sent me something back. Probably 10 times I responded back. It wasn't taking no for an answer. And this is what she said. She said, this is Sherry from Facebook Ad Support. Angela is currently out of the office, so I will be assisting you with your inquiry. I have heard back from the policy team. They have reviewed the account and overturned the decision, and the ad account should be running fine now. I will close this case today as this has been resolved. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So this is the email I sent. Now, I want you to keep in mind before I show you this, I want you to keep in mind that I talked to Billie Jean. I talked to top guys that run ads for guys like Ryan Stewman. I talked to John Parks. I talked to a bunch of people. Okay. And the consensus I got was if you keep asking, they will eventually give you your ad account back. And I have heard that has worked. Okay. I have heard that if you just keep asking, you will get your ad account back, but it wasn't working for me. Okay. So this is what I did. I said to them, and I'll read it to you in case you guys can't see it. I said to them, and by the way, they will at some point recommend that you hire an agency to run your ads. And I'll get into why that's important in a few minutes. But I sent this email. I said, I have a huge update on my situation. I've been thinking very hard about why my account got shut down, especially since I had high positive feedback and I hadn't had any ads disapproved in a very long time, which is true. I didn't have any ads disapproved for a long time. I believe I figured it out. I run an affiliate program where people send traffic to my website. I didn't even think of this, but it seems that a very large amount of affiliates are going against my policy and running misleading ads to my website. You can see one such example below. And then I gave an example, which this is a real example, but you probably could just create a fake Facebook ad from a fake page. They have these mock-up ad things and really just make it sound terrible. And you could try this same thing. Okay. And you might get your ad account back. But if you look here, this guy, I don't even know who he is, but he's like, and he was an affiliate. He goes, learn how to pick up clients for free. Learn how to pick up clients for free and have them start begging you to pay you thousands per month to run their Facebook ads. Free training, how to make $10,000 per month running Facebook ads for clients. Now, You cannot say that in a Facebook ad. And I knew that a long time ago, and that's why I stopped running ads like this. But this guy is running ads to him, and that's why I told all my affiliates, you can no longer run ads to my offers. You have to run it to your own page, and then you can email them, you know, the link to my webinar. So after I showed them the screenshot, now that I'm aware of this, I have decided to implement stricter rules in my affiliate program, manage, approve, or deny affiliates, and also create a completely separate website for affiliate traffic. I will not allow these affiliates to run these ads anymore. In light of this new evidence, I kindly ask that Facebook policy team reconsider my request. I would like to continue running ads for my own product, and I believe that my website is blocked due to affiliates sending misleading ads that were out of my control. These affiliates have been removed and will not happen again. I will make sure this does not happen anymore, and that my ads are in no way misleading, and neither are my affiliates. Please let me know if this changes anything. I believe it is a fair request considering the circumstances. Okay, so let me delve into this a little bit. First of all, I see that one person is saying, I kept asking, but they finally said no is no. No is never no. That is not the case. You can still keep asking. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you guys this week. I see a question. Will you be sharing these emails? So I'm going to create, there was 2 bonuses I gave you at this training. One was the one-liners, the account back scripts, and then the other one was the landing page checklist. Those are going to be delivered to you in the group this week. And I will include some segments from like how these emails go. Now let me just explain why this works. First of all, you got to understand, and let me just go back to my slides here. You got to understand that Facebook does not want to get sued. Okay? When you run an ad on Facebook, what you say can still get them sued, even though it's you running the ad. So they are making sure what you say is in line with what their lawyers told them is okay. Does everybody understand that? Okay, so when you get mad at Facebook, you should really be getting mad at their lawyers, and there's nothing you can do about that. So what I did here was I displayed my willingness to conform, and I gave them evidence to show that I was really thinking about it. Now, could you all just make up a fake affiliate screenshot, and would it work? Maybe. Probably, but I don't think it is so much the fact that I showed that specific thing. You see, I kept saying, I'm willing to comply. I'm willing to comply. And I talked to Billy Jean, I talked to these guys, and they said, just keep going back and saying you're willing to comply. Got dropped for a second. Let me reshare that. So anyway, let me go back to that. Sorry, the storms are really bad here in Florida. Can everybody see my screen back again? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Well, I'm doing a training in the middle of a hurricane. I know. So here's the deal. It's not enough to just, first of all, you should always say my number one goal is to comply. That should be the only thing you say to them that comes out of your mouth almost 99% of the time is my number one goal is to move forward and comply. Never ever argue why your Facebook ads got approved, why your account shut down. The number one thing you don't want to say to them is, I don't think I should have got my ad account shut down, or I don't think there's anything wrong with my ads. Never say that. Always, like, it's better to admit fault even if you think you're not at fault. What I did here was interesting because I showed them that I took the time to dig deep and understand why I was non-compliant, and I did the work. I did the detective work. And I showed it to them. Does everybody understand the difference between saying, I want to comply, and here is my evidence, here is the process I went through to show you how I'm willing to take action on complying? Does everybody understand that? Makes sense? Makes a lot of sense? Yep. Okay, great. Yeah, you guys will get a replay. Don't you worry. Okay. You know what I am going to do here real quick, though? No, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. By the way, can you guys see? I know the text might be a little bit blurry, but can you guys see me and see the text and hear good? I know a few of you might be having issues, but I promise you that Demio is recording this and that you can see me in the text. Okay, good. Don't worry, the replay will be high quality. It's because it's streaming right now. So when you get the replay, it'll be high quality. Okay. All right. So one more time, I showed them how I was willing to dig deep in my business and find what's wrong and present them with the evidence and present them with what my findings were. And I'm still trying to understand or guess whether or not it was because I showed them this or because I showed them the effort. Either way, it worked. All right. So let's go back here to, and I'm going to go ahead and go over, all this stuff with you guys. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take Q&A and I'm going to look at some of your ads and I'm going to show you why something is or is not compliant. I think that's really, really going to help. Okay. So, people posted no, you got to post the hold on, let me see here. I know people are freaking not posting the right link. Here, I'll text my assistant. Hey, Ivy, there's people posting the wrong link in the Get Account Back group. Please go in and correct it with the proper registration link so everybody can get on. Thank you. I love having assistants. Okay, so here we go. Let's cover exactly how to keep your ad account from getting disabled and what new things Facebook has created a crusade against in 2017 and how to avoid them. And we're going to go through this, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about how to get your ad account back. Okay. I already showed you the number one thing that got it back in terms of showing them effort and not giving up. I mean, again, they told me the decision was final over and over and over. I mean, you can see, let me see right here. Look at this. Okay. Dan, unfortunately, is not a website that was banned. You have been banned in general. Every ad account is tied to a user. And now that you have been disabled due to repeated policy violations, you are not going to be able to create an ad account to advertise on the platform. Please understand that this was a final decision made by the policy team. This would only follow many warnings that your ads were against policy. I know that you have a very specific vertical, but the ads that you ran had unsubstantiated claims and could have been interpreted as a get-rich-quick scheme. We have no recourse at this time. I wish I had a different answer for you. However, I do not. Okay. So that's as bad as it gets, guys. And I still got my ad account back. Okay. And we will go over some of these, guidelines here. I'll read them on Facebook and try to explain them to you. But, first, let me go over the juicy stuff. Now, again, this is pretty bad and I still got it back. So you can always respond. And look, I said there must be some way. I mean, I kept going back. I kept going back. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. So let's talk about income claims. And by the way, guys, please keep your questions till the end because I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at my slides. So I want to be able to answer your questions. So please hold questions till the end. By the way, I got something, if you guys stay to the end, I got something really special for you guys. So you want to stay till the end because, I'm going to give you guys something really, really cool. I think you guys are going to love it. So stay till the end, but, let's now go over income claims. So you can say, I made $1 million. You can say that. If you just got your ad account back or you're getting warned, I don't know if I would say that. I might say something like, I built a Fortune 500 company or I try to make it non-incomey. But technically, according to Facebook, you can say I made $1 million. You can say that. What you cannot say is I made 1 million in 6 months. You cannot use time frames. You can't use per month. You can't use since I was 14. You can't say in the last year. You can't say in my life. You can't say anything that could even remotely be tied to a time frame. Does everybody get that? Let me know in the chat if you guys get that, okay? Because that is like so huge. Okay, yes, yes. All right. Okay. Next, you cannot say learn how to make 1 million or you can make 1 million. You cannot say that. You just can't, all right? You cannot say I've helped others make 1 million. You can't say that either, all right? You can't say my students made money. I helped others make money. You can't say that. All right. These are things you just cannot say. You can say I increased my sales 200%. You can say I made $1 million. You can say I quit my job, but you cannot say I quit my job in 6 months. You can't say I lost 200 pounds in 6 months. You can't really anything, not even money, not even just income. You cannot tie it to any sort of time frame. All right. Let me see. Can you say when I learned this, I made 1 million? Not like that. You can't. And I'll get more into that. You can't say like when I learned this one thing, I made $1 million. However, you can say when I learned how to advertise with direct mail, I was able to generate 1 million with my advertisements. Or you can say when I learned, let me see, when I learned how to advertise on Facebook, or when I learned how to sing in a higher key, I was able to land my first gig. Okay. You cannot say when I learned this one singing trick, I was able to land my first gig. You see the difference? Okay. You have to literally say what it is. So for all of you out there that say, learn the one online business method, or learn how to become super happy, or learn the one trick to making all your dreams come true, you can't say that stuff. And I've been telling everybody not to say that stuff because I feel it's bad marketing. Okay. It's bad marketing. Listen, if you teach people, like, okay, for instance, one of my courses, I teach people how to start a local marketing agency where they use paid traffic to get local businesses more customers. That's how I say it. Like, that is very clear, to the point, end of story. That's what I do. I don't say learn how to make 6 figures just with a Facebook profile. I say learn how to start your own local marketing agency where you can charge money to get more customers for local business. Does everybody see the difference between that and learn this one simple trick to 2x in your income? Does everybody get that? Just let me know in the chat. Yeah, nothing promissory, nothing clickbaity. Yes, okay, huge difference. Huge difference, folks. Okay, disclaimers. First thing I'm going to say, with webinars, you need to be careful. Facebook does not like webinars at all. So when you do webinars, you got to be super, super, super careful. They want you to sell something, and I'll get more into that in a minute, but webinars, they don't like. So you got to be ultra careful, all right? Landing pages must have the FTC results may vary copy. Now, if you just go to Google and you type in Frank Kern, okay, and I mean, you can just literally go down to one of his landing pages here. Like, I would just get free book. Let me see here. And you can just literally just copy this. Okay, here it is right here. Can you guys see the disclaimer? Can you guys see that, or is it not high enough? Let me know if you can see the disclaimer. Yes? Okay, I'm going to read this disclaimer. And again, you would modify this for your product, but this needs to be on the landing page for pretty much anything that you're selling. Disclaimer, the sales figures stated above are my personal sales figures. Please understand my results are not typical. I'm not implying you'll duplicate them or do anything for that matter. I have the benefit of practicing direct response marketing and advertising for 17 years and have an established following as a result. The average person who buys any how-to information gets little to no results. I'm using these references for example purposes only. Your results will vary and depend on many factors, including but not limited to your background, experience, and work ethic. All business entails risk as well as massive and consistent effort and action. If you're not willing to accept that, please do not get this book, or please do not register for this webinar, or please do not whatever. Okay? Now, here's one reason why you don't want to, or I'm sorry, why you do want to model the Frank Kern disclaimer. Does anybody know the story of Frank Kern, about what happened to him? Does anybody know? Frank Kern made millions of dollars, and then he got totally screwed because the FTC came down hard on him. I think they were making an example out of him. And basically, he was fined millions of dollars, okay, or fined a lot. I don't know the exact figures, but after that, he became a large proponent of covering your ass legally on all your marketing and sales funnels. So I guarantee you that Frank Kern hired the best lawyer in the world to write this paragraph right here. So I just saved you thousands of dollars in legal fees. Just take this, just Google Frank Kern free book, find this, modify it slightly just to fit what you're selling. You know, these are not my personal weight loss, or these are my personal weight loss figures, or these are my, does everybody get that? Use this, because I guarantee you Frank Kern paid a lot of money for that, okay? With that said, you need to tell them that you have an offer. No prices need to be disclosed. You don't have to do a price, but you must be clear that there will be an offer. Okay. Use this on both the ad and the landing page. Now, Jason Hornig, I don't even know how to spell his last name, but he has a great example of this. And let me see if I can find, here, let me find this right here. Oh, well, I got it right here. I'm gonna show you guys another like kind of plug and play type deal here. Okay, so let me see. Jason Hornig. I think it's right here. Hold on. Did I get it? No, maybe not. Okay, hold on. Where's that? Actually, I think it might be here. Okay, so right here at the bottom, okay, and I'll here, let me copy this right here.
You're looking at the sales for 2017.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pop this in right here. Pop it in right here and read it. Jason Horning uses a great one. It's freaking awesome. And I think he modeled this from Frank Kern and all that as well. Let me just pop it in here real quick. Okay, let me get rid of. So I'm going to pop this in, right? So there's two parts to this. Okay, so as you can see, he uses the same disclaimer Frank Kern does. He also does this. This site is not a part of the Facebook website or Facebook Inc. Additionally, this site is not endorsed by Facebook in any way. Facebook is a trademark of Facebook. And then this right here is the same disclaimer, but let me find his, actually, I have it on mine. I'll just show you mine. Okay, so I'm actually going to go to my ad account real quick, and I'm going to show you what I got going on in my actual ad account, so that you can see that. And I'll show you the actual ad that I use. You put it at the bottom of your ad, okay? Especially if you're running a webinar. And I'm going to show you that to you. I'm just finding it right here. And again, don't reinvent the wheel. This stuff works. So, all right. believe it is right here. I'll show you right in my ad account. I believe it's this one. Actually, there it is, my Instagram video ads. Okay. So, I'm going to show it to you. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. The internet here is not so good because of the storm, so I apologize. All right. This is an ad I'm running on Instagram, but same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna show you at the bottom here. Okay, so now what I say is, you do your pitch or whatever, okay, plain and simple, and then you say, now in the interest of full disclosure. You start it with now in the interest of full disclosure, or you can say whatever you want. There will be an offer at the end of the training. This offer is simply for people who want to work more closely with me and my team on implementing what you learn in the training. It's how we offer support to help you navigate through the small details and implement faster. This is not necessary. Nothing will be held back in the training. You can use what you learn on your own without buying anything. So if you'd like to see behind the scenes of a simple advertising campaign that has consistently brought in new, whatever your thing is about, then click here to register. That's it. Okay. All you have to do is post that, and I'll give you that as a script, by the way, guys, so you don't have to like feverishly put that down. Okay, so, Dustin shows it. Yep, it's pretty much the same thing. So that's what you do. You got to put it there on that disclaimer. Okay, so another thing is business model clarity. You got to be clear about what the business model is. You can't be saying, learn the secret to happiness or something. You cannot say learn how to make money online. You say learn how to create your own local advertising agency. Okay, be clear, be super clear. And they're cracking down more and more on this. So also another big one is use no cost instead of free. Never say free, say no cost. Free, no cost training, no cost book. Or if you're selling a book, you could say free book plus shipping because you're disclosing that. All right. Facebook is all about making the user aware of everything. Okay. So say no cost instead of free. Always say no cost instead of free. Okay. Headlines. Be transparent. No clickbait. So you cannot say you won't believe what happened next. Be successful by doing this one thing. You can't say that. You can't say click here to download the guide. Okay. So for instance, in your headline, you don't want to, like, if I show you, and I'll just show you on my ad account here, a new ad account that I just got. Woohoo, I'm so excited. So this is an Instagram ad, but if we look at, say, this one right here, right? See our case studies and finish enrolling in funnels and ads for entrepreneurs. Okay. So I'm telling them exactly and this is, by the way, guys, this is called the headline. I'm sure you guys know that, but you want to say in the headline exactly what they're doing. You can't say, and you won't believe what happened next or anything like that. Okay. Do you guys understand the difference between, be successful by doing this one thing and click here to download the guide or click here to enroll? There's a huge, huge, huge difference. And that's one thing you guys got to totally, totally lock down. Okay. Can you say you'll learn how to get more and better coaching clients? I would say something like learn learn the system that has gotten us so many coaching clients, because you're kind of promising them you're promising them that you're getting them local coaching clients, so, or whatever. I wouldn't say that, because now you're promising them something. So I would stray away from that. I'm not saying it won't get approved, but I'm saying right now, guys, Facebook's on the warpath. I would not say that. All right. So let's talk about ad copy a little bit. One thing you guys do a lot, I see, is excessive emojis. Don't use emojis in your ad copy. This was told to me by the Facebook rep. He says they're going to be cracking down on this. They don't want a bunch of emojis in your ads. I mean, it's as simple as that. Don't use a bunch of emojis. I wouldn't even use any emojis, to be honest. Do not bold or caps the word free or really anything. Don't bold or caps anything on your ad or on your landing page. Take all of that out. All right. Now, here are 4 ways to stop pissing people off on Facebook. Because to be honest with you guys, the main reason that Facebook bans you is because they think you're pissing. They either think you're pissing their users off or they don't want to get sued. That's it. So the first way is to educate. If you look at my ad here, I showed this to my ad rep. And by the way, I show my ad rep everything before I run it. That's another key. Show your ad rep absolutely every ad before you run it. And if you don't have an ad rep, we're going to talk more about that in a few minutes. But definitely show your rep your ad. Okay. So if we look at this one, yeah. Okay. So this right here, I showed this to my rep and he said it was awesome. He said it was great. It was that I have a, as he said, a firm grasp on Facebook policy moving forward. So that was a very good sign. So what this is I say need more students for martial arts, more members for a gym. Because remember, I sell a Facebook ads course. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Dan Henry.
I'm so loud. Okay. How to get more customers for any local business. So that was like, this is a training. Now, if you notice here, this training is almost 14 minutes long. So I go ahead and I teach, and you can see on the, comments, look, it's got 59 shares. People are like, this was amazing. This was amazing. This is gold, solid gold. You see, people are responding positively because I'm giving them something in advance. I'm not asking them to click. I'm not asking them for their email. I'm not asking them for anything. Okay. So I'm giving something upfront value. And this has been working great. I got 38,000 views, 77 comments, 59 shares, a ton of leads. And all I say was, if you'd like to learn more, you can watch a no-cost training called How to Get More Customers for Any Local Business. Now, I actually ran this. I should actually put my disclaimer on here now that I see it. But this was an old post that I made. And I just boosted it, basically. Not boosted it, but I ran it as an existing post. Now, I can actually edit this and put that in there, which I'm probably going to do after this webinar now that I see it. But he said that this was fine because I'm educating. So really, I think I'm okay here with this because I put up so much upfront value. But just to be safe, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, because I don't need any problems. But as you can see, all the comments. I mean, there's really no negative comments, and that's another thing. How many of you guys have gotten a lot of negative comments on your ads? Let me know in the chat. Have you gotten a lot of negative comments on your ads? Yeah. Okay. So if you get negative, okay, no, wow, you guys are great. So when you sell anything that's weight loss, you sell anything that's make money, you're going to get that. And if you do, I used to get a ton of negative comments, but ever since I did the educational, got very, very few. Yeah, we're going to talk about hiding the ad in a second. So another thing is you can entertain. If your ad is funny, it's going to make people happy. Okay. If your ad is more gimme your email, it's going to make people sad. Okay. But if you're being funny, then generally funny people like funny people. All right. One thing you got to remember here is if the users say that your ad is misleading, if the users say that your ad is disruptive, if the users say that your ad is spam, It doesn't matter if it is or it isn't. Facebook's going to take it that way. Facebook is governed by the users. So when people hide your ad or report your ad or anything like that, that is the ultimate judge, not Facebook. It's the users. So if you're pissing off the users, Facebook, you can explain all day long why your ad is not misleading or whatever like that. It doesn't matter. What matters is what the users think. So we're not really trying to conform to the Facebook here. We're really trying to conform to the users. We're really trying to make the users happy. Okay. Another thing you can do is to sell something right away. So for instance, free plus shipping offers. The number one thing Facebook really wants you to do, and I talked to the ad reps about this. I talked to several ad reps about this. The number one thing that Facebook really wants you to do is sell something. Okay, so when you do a book, like if you do a free plus shipping book, like .com secrets or something like that, that's the ultimate way to stay compliant because you're selling something. You're saying, look, here, buy this book. Yeah, you're taking them into a funnel afterwards, but that's irrelevant. What's relevant is you're selling something. If you say, download my free cheat sheet, if you say, register for my webinar, now all eyes are on you and you have to be like super careful. When you're actually selling a product, this is why e-commerce guys don't have as much trouble as info product guys or as service-based guys, because e-com people, they're always selling something. So Facebook is like, okay, as long as you're talking about the product, you're good. But when you have ads that lead to a product with something free in front of it, those always have a risk of being labeled as misleading, okay? And you have to be very careful and you have to not piss off the users. So one surefire way is to sell something right away. However, that's not, yeah, that's what I'm talking about is about misleading ads, Malcolm. And I'm going to take questions at the end. When you are giving something free away ahead of time, it could be misleading. It could be misleading because, so when you sell something up front, it's a lot easier to not be misleading. And again, Facebook users define what is misleading is what not. Not reality, not Facebook, and not you. You got to remember that. All right. Does everybody understand it's the users? Please let me know if you understand if it's the users. Okay. I'm going to show you guys. Do you guys want to see a super ninja trick right now that I guarantee you won't know anywhere else? Would you guys like to see that? Yes? Okay, so check this out. This is what I started doing, and it reduced my negative comments and everything like crazy. So what I did here, and let me see which ad I did it on. Okay, so check this out. How many of you guys got ClickFunnels? You got ClickFunnels here? Let me go to ClickFunnels. I'm going to show you something awesome. All right. So where am I at here? So if I go to email lists, okay, and I got email lists everywhere. So I have in one list here for my one course, I have, actually, let me find it here. I got so many. Okay, so I have 22,626 subscribers in this list, and these are the people that I want to target. I want to create a lookalike audience. So I want to take what most people do is they take their subscribers, or they take people that buy or what have you, and they create what's called a lookalike audience. Does everybody know what a lookalike audience is? All right. So for instance, if I go in here and I go to FAFE students, funnels and ads for entrepreneurs, I have 1,476 people in this list, people that have purchased my course. So what I can do is I can go to this list and I can hit download contacts and it will download the list. Okay. So now what happens is I download the list, I upload it to Facebook, and I create a lookalike audience. And what that does is it scans those users and it figures out who else on Facebook is very similar to those users. Okay. And so for instance, and I'll just show you here real quick. I know some of you guys know how to do this, but all I have to do is literally open up that spreadsheet. and go here and hit create audience, custom audience. And I hit customer file, and I hit add customers from copy and paste data. I hit copy and paste, and I just paste in my subscribers or my purchasers or whatever. And then I create a 1% US lookalike audience. And 1% means it's the closest to those people as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5%, that gets further and further away from how similar those people are. So one of the secrets to scaling Facebook ads is you create a lookalike audience. And as you can see here, that's what I have. I have a 1% lookalike audience for people that bought my course. And I'm getting $1.83 webinar registrations, yada, yada, yada. So what I do here is I go to my main list, okay? And I'm just going to show you this. This is really cool. I'm going to my main list, right? And it's super ninja, right? Go to my main list, and I click on it, and I hit download. Right? Now it's going to process. All right. And as it's processing, actually, let me see if I got the list already. That way I can just show you guys without you waiting. And I think I do. Let me see here. I'm going to take my unsubscribers. This is key, guys. This is so ninja. All right. All right. So here we go. I'll take my unsubscribers, and I'll open it up in numbers, okay? Let me just get it open here. All right, so do you guys see this? Do you guys see this list right here? All right. If you scroll down, you will see a column called unsubscribed at, all right? Unsubscribed at. Now, if am I back? Am I good? Okay. If you scroll down, you'll see unsubscribe. Okay. This is a different list, but basically, you'll see all the unsubscribers. If you sort this list, all right, and you put all the unsubscribers in one section, you delete everything else, then you go over and you grab all the emails of all of your unsubscribers, all right? And then you go in and you paste them here and you call it unsubscribers, all right? If I can spell. And then you create a custom audience, or you create a lookalike audience, all right? And that's what I did here. So as you can see, I have unsubscribers right here. I uploaded 4,000 unsubscribers, and I created a lookalike audience. And as you can see, look, lookalike US 1% of subscribers. So what I did here was I included my purchasers. So I'm targeting people that are highly likely to buy. They're highly similar to people that have bought my course right here. I'm excluding people that already bought my course. I'm excluding people that already registered or whatever. But I'm also excluding unsubscribers. So I'm going after the type of people that would buy my stuff, but I'm excluding the type of people that would unsubscribe from my list. Does everybody see how powerful that is? Okay. And I've been doing that since I got my ad account back, and I talked with the rep about it, and he thought it was brilliant. And so now the quality of the people coming into my ads is absolutely amazing. And I'm getting very, very little negative comments, and everything is going great. And I will show you on the Instagram ads, just to show you here. Let me do 8th through the 22nd. Okay. Whoops. 8 through the 26th. Okay, so check this out. 129, 137 webinar registrations for 73 cents each. 129 registrations for $1.26 each. Okay. And by the way, just to give you guys a little bit of a scaling tip, I have this at $20 per day. And this came directly from Facebook. The Facebook, this is savage, right? Yes, you do have to have a sufficient list of unsubscribers to implement, which is at least 100, but the more you get, the better. Okay. Yes, I exclude the lookalike of unsubscribers. No, I would exclude the lookalike of unsubscribers, not just unsubscribers. Okay. So if I duplicate this ad set and I increase the budget to $50 per day, now it's the same exact ad set, but as you notice, I got the cost went up a little bit, but not much. And I'm still getting way more registrations. And that came directly from Facebook. He said, just keep duplicating the ad set and upping the budget until you hit a point where it's too expensive. And I did it and it worked amazing. Now here's another, cool thing I'm going to show you. Let's see here. I'm going to go back to my slides. No, that was the last one. Yeah. So, does everybody understand how to exclude a lookalike audience of unsubscribers to help increase the quality of the people coming in to your ads? Does everybody understand that? Super helpful? Awesome? Killer? Yes? Okay, great. Let's keep going. How to get a hold of the second rep. See, Facebook has 2 levels of reps, and this is the rep that can actually help you. The first one can't really do jack. So when you get a hold of the rep, and by the way, guys, let me see if I have it in my other slides. First of all, how many people can't get a hold of their rep? Okay. Yep. I don't have a rep. Okay, so I actually did you guys get the email where I showed you how to here, let me just go find it. Broadcast. Let me see here, view. Okay, so this is the link right here. Now, if it says, hi, you've reached us outside of business hours, you can still get the support you need by visiting Facebook Business's resources or trying again later. So normally there is a contact form on here. Okay, there's a contact form, but it's after hours. So this right here, which is facebook.com/business/form/chat, is one way to do it. Okay. Another thing you can do is, and let me just find it here. Okay. So another thing you can do is, when this, unfortunately, it's not showing that. But I did show, I'll get a screenshot of it and post it in the group, but, where it says additional support. Okay. So chat is closed. Okay. You have Ask Community and email. If you click email, okay, you should be able to come to here. Let me ask you something. Can everybody try to go, and I'll paste this in the group, or I'll paste this in the chat. Tell me how many of you guys can see this. Okay. Okay. It doesn't give you the email option. So some of you have just community. Okay. Yeah, and I have heard that. First, for those of you that do see it, always select Ad Performance and Delivery. Do not select My Ad Account is Disabled. Okay. Yes, you could go ahead and click this, but Facebook doesn't like to deal with people whose ad accounts got disabled. They want to help people with the performance of their ads. Okay. And as you notice, they get all kinds of information about your business here. All right. And your ad account and everything. So the bottom line here is you need to get on the phone or over email with a rep. Okay. Once you, let me see, let me go in a little bit here. Can you guys see that a little bit better? Once you are in here, okay, and you're able to get a hold of a rep, however you can get a hold of a rep, you can give them an ad account ID of a different account and they can assign it to themselves. Okay. So if you don't see this and you can't see this, okay, there are a few ways to try to get a hold of a Facebook ad rep. I'm going to go over a few of them. So basically, one thing you can do is, and this sounds stupid, but I've seen it work. You can just start Googling all kinds of stuff about Facebook ads, Facebook ad agency, everything like that. And sometimes you will see in your news feed, schedule a call with a Facebook ad rep. You'll see that. Another thing you can do is try to get one of your friends to add you as a advertiser to their page and their Facebook ad account. Facebook loves agencies. So sometimes this can trigger you to see that, okay? Now, shows page not available. Yeah. Yep. See, link worked for me. Link didn't work for me. Some people, it doesn't work for. Okay. So there are other ways to get a hold of a Facebook ads rep. So another thing you can do is you can create a new business manager. Okay. And you can try to trigger Facebook to get a hold of you. Okay. You can try to trigger them. You can also create a new profile, a new business account, and new ad accounts. Now, if for some reason you can't get a hold of anybody, okay, first of all, how many of you guys are trying to get a rep solely to get your ad account back? Let's see. Hold on. Oh crap! There's a lot of comments. I'm not saying Facebook doesn't hate some agencies. I'm saying they like them a lot more than single advertisers. Okay. All right. So, this is one of the most difficult parts of getting your ad account back is initially getting a hold of a rep. Okay. Here's a little trick though. And this is kind of funny. Do you know that reps have normal names at fb.com? Like their email addresses are like mark.j or mark.b at fb.com. Did you guys know that? How many of you guys knew that? Okay, so here's one little trick that you can try to do. Okay, let me just make sure I'm giving you guys the right. Okay, so normally this is how the rep goes. It goes first name dot single letter initial at fb.com. So for instance, mark.j at fb.com. One thing you can try is you can make up names dot and pick a letter and email. So just create something like john.d at fb.com and start emailing and being like, and just act like, oh, hey, I was wondering if I could talk to my rep. I'm not sure if it was you or not, but I need some help with my ad account, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of times these reps, you got to remember these reps, they're not managed by like the best people. Facebook is mostly millennials. A lot of them work from home, things like that. So what you can do is, sometimes that happens. You get a rep and then they go away. But basically what you can do is you can make up emails and just guess and start emailing the reps. Okay. Start emailing the reps. And until you catch one. All right. And when you catch one that's nice, you can give them your ad account ID and get to work. Does that make sense to everybody? Like that's the structure. It's first name dot initial, single letter initial at fb.com. Okay. So chances are if you try hard enough, you can catch one of them. Okay. Well, it's not risky because you're not doing any, like, don't use your email from your registered Facebook account. Okay. just use a Gmail or something. Not that, like, I wouldn't use dan@danhenry.org. I'd use something else until I could get a hold of a rep that was nice and would work with me. And then I would give them my ad account number and talk with them about it. Okay. Schedule a call, whatever. All right. It's the thank you, gold. Yeah. So, you know, that's one way. And I've seen people do that before. Yeah. Again, guys, you got to understand, Facebook doesn't want you to get a hold of them. So we have to pull out every trick we can. All right. We have to pull out every trick we can. This could work. One of the other suggestions I mentioned to you could work. This is the hardest part. Once you get a rep, though, you might have some luck. You can also keep appealing and appealing. Guys, when you have a account shut down, you need to appeal over and over. No matter how many times you get told no, you need to keep appealing. Okay. Because you can still talk to the rep that you get, or the representative from Facebook that responds to you when you appeal. It may not be your personal rep, but it's still someone from Facebook. Okay. And you just keep appealing, back and forth. Okay. So when you do get a hold of them, or when you're appealing, you want to mention the VIP support team. This is who can help you. The first rep is only going to get a hold of another rep, and usually that other rep will have the signature Facebook Global Marketing Solutions. Okay. And what you want to ask for is the VIP policy team. Let me see here. Okay, so that's who can help you, all right? Eventually, you will be given back to the first rep. If you have a rep and they get a hold of another rep with the VIP support team, eventually, after you talk to them, they'll come back to you, okay? Also, you'll get a response, all right, from an email, and you can keep responding to that if you don't see the button, okay? When you have the rep and you've gotten your ad account back, or you've been warned, what you want to do is you want to send them a copy of an ad before you run it. Now, here's the key. You get them to say it looks good over email, not over the phone, over email, all right? You get them to say that, and they will. They'll say, oh, this ad looks good, you know, it looks like you're, you know, whatever. If your ad account gets shut down after that point, you can use a screenshot or forward the email of this conversation as very good leverage to get your ad account back, okay? Because you have a rep that told you that this ad looks good, because these reps don't hang out at a bar after work every day and know what's going on, okay? Yeah, see, so what if we're making a bunch of ads? Well, as long as you give them the main idea, see, Facebook's all about effort. So if you say, hey, you know, this is the copy I'm going to run, this is the idea, this is the landing page, we're going to run some variations, but do you think that this is the go-to, or I mean, do you think that this is a good way to do it? And you show that effort, and then you get disabled, you can come back with that. All right. So let me keep going here. Now, a lot of you guys, I see a lot of comments right now, and a lot of people are like, this is gold, this is amazing. But a lot of people are like, I still don't have my ad account back. I'm trying. And there may come a point where no matter what, or it takes too long to get your ad account back. Okay. Now, you can always get it back if you keep persisting. All right. If you keep going, but at some point it becomes a bit, it's almost better to start over. Okay. How many ads do you A/B test? I actually don't split test a lot of ads. I split test audiences. Okay. To answer your question, Ingrid. So, if it's taking too long, or you can't get your ad account back, or you're in some situation where you told the ad rep to go fuck himself or whatever, and you're just not getting it back, this is how you're going to start over. First, let's talk about why you get banned a little bit. Users are banned, not pages, not websites. They can block a page, they can block a website with repeated violations, but the first thing that gets banned is the user. That means you, okay? You personally, all right? Accounts have invisible marks against them, marks that you can't see, all right? And they are tallied. And if you get too many of these marks against you within a certain period of time, your ad account automatically gets shut down, all right? So negative feedback, disapprovals, complaints, and hides in too short of a time will get your ad account shut down, all right? So for instance, let me see if I can just go here in my news feed and show you an ad real quick and exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so wow, here's Russell Brunson's ad, right? So if I click this, and I'm not going to do this to Russell, but if I click this button and I hit hide ad, okay, that's a bad mark against him, okay? And that's no good. Let me see if I can find another ad because I don't want to do that to Russell. Let me see. I'm sure I'll find another ad here in a second. Oh, here we go. I don't know who this guy is. So if I hit hide ad, okay, it'll say, why don't you want to see this? It's not relevant to me. I keep seeing this, or it's misleading, offensive, or inappropriate. All right, so let me break these three down. I don't know the time frame for hides, Malcolm. They don't disclose that, okay? But if they hit it's not relevant to me, that means your targeting is off. And they can shut your ad account down for having piss poor targeting, okay? If they hit I keep seeing this, that means you're showing too many ads to the same people, and your frequency score is probably super high. And so to reduce that, you can try different variations of ads. You can do automated rules where if a frequency score gets too high, you can stop the ad or you can reduce it. You can also do some other cool stuff where, as I showed you before, you can include an unsubscriber lookalike audience, things like that. So if too many people click that, you could get your ad account shut down. If people hit it's misleading, offensive, or appropriate, you could get your ad account shut down. Now, keep in mind, maybe it is relevant. Maybe it's not misleading. Maybe it's not offensive. Maybe it's not inappropriate, okay? But the deal here is that, you know, the bottom line here is that it doesn't matter. If the users think it's inappropriate, guess what? It's inappropriate, okay? And I hit continue, and boom, that's a mark against him. I'm not going to do that to him though, because that's not cool. Okay. Hides are the most impactful. So the thing I just showed you, the hide, that's the most impactful. So you want to do whatever you can to not hide the ad. That's huge. Also, as I said before, frequency can cause this. So here's a killer trick to reduce frequency. Let me show you a retargeting ad, and most of the time this happens with retargeting ads. So let me see what my frequency is. Customize columns, frequency, boom. And I'm going to zoom in for you guys here a little bit. Okay, so if I go to abandoned cart, right, you'll notice I have a frequency of 7.2. Now that's pretty high, but the reason that it's high is because it's one single retargeting ad, okay? Now, what I look for here is a little bit higher of a threshold with retargeting ads. This is a bit high, okay? I've had ads at 50, okay? Literally 50. So this all depends on how much cold traffic is coming in. This is a retargeting ad, right? So the more cold traffic I run, the lower this will be because I'll have the more reach or the more impressions to show. So if I just go here and I go say like last 7 days, see, I had 5.28. So the reason it was reduced was because I lowered my ad spend on this, okay? I can either lower my ad spend, I can make different variations of ads, or I can spend more on cold traffic, all right? But this is an abandoned cart ad, so not a huge audience. If I go, say, let me cut that in half. All right, see, frequency got lower. If I do, say, yesterday, frequency's even lower, 2.10. Now, here's why. Because I was spending like $30 a day. I reduced that to $10 a day. So what I do is I look at my frequency, and if it starts to creep up, I reduce my budget, my daily spend, or I spend more on cold ads, or I create more variations. Anything to break that up. Does that make sense? That makes sense, guys? Yes? Now, 1.5 is not that high. Yeah, but Jason, you're talking about probably a frequency on a cold ad. This is a frequency on an abandoned cart ad, okay? So these are only people that were about to check out from my product and left. So it's a very small audience. That's why the frequency is high. If you look at my cold stuff, you'll see the frequency is all around 1, okay? You see, these are cold ads, okay? They're all around 1, okay? And then the retargeting is 1.95, and the abandoned cart is 2.0 or 2.1, okay? I'm also going to show you guys some other cool stuff today because I want to throw some regular Facebook ad stuff in, so stick around for that. Anyway, let's keep going here. Okay, so how to create a new ad account without it getting immediately disabled, and how to mature that account and fly under the radar. So a few things. If you guys have to create a new ad account, a lot of times you'll create it and it'll immediately get shut down. It's happened to me, right? You'll create the account, you'll put money in, or you'll add a method, or you'll connect it to a page, and it'll get shut down. Has that happened to anybody? You guys let me know while I get a sip of water. Okay, so let's say it's the end of the line. We have to create a new account, right? Facebook told me that no matter what, I can have an agency run my ads. So there's two approaches here. There's the super safe approach, and then there's the risky approach, okay? Both of them require you to create a new profile and all that. So I'll show you what is what you need to do, and then I'll show you the 2 strategies. So you will need a cheap Chromebook. All right. Facebook announced at the 2017 Developers Conference that they have some sort of super. That was my chair. I didn't pass gas. I promise you. A super ninja cookie that once it's on your computer, it's never coming off. You can format your computer and it ain't coming off. And you know what? I believe them. Screw it. So what we're going to do is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy a $99 Chromebook. Okay. We're going to go to Best Buy or wherever, and we're going to buy a Chromebook. Then we're going to get a new IP address. We're going to call our ISP, and we're going to tell them that our ex-boyfriend or girlfriend is stalking us, and they have our IP address, and we want to change our IP. If you say anything else than that, they'll think you're a hacker. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, hurricane issues. So, let me find it here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course you can use a VPN server, but you want to do it on a new, well, here's the problem with the VPN servers. I tried that. And I tried a couple like cheap ones, and Facebook still got it. If you have like well, I'm not going to get into that because that's super advanced stuff, and you got to set up a virtual private network and set up your own server and all that. And that's way too technical for what I'm going to get into here. It's so simple to just call up your damn ISP and tell them that your ex is stalking you. Okay. If you tell them anything else, they'll think you're a hacker. They'll think you're an illegal video downloader, and they may not change it. But if you say that your ex is stalking you, and they're internet people or whatever, and you want to change your IP address, they should do it. You can try VPS, a virtual private server, or VPN or whatever, but I'm not guaranteeing that. Facebook could still nab you on that. Okay. Another thing you can do is you need a new payment method. You can tell your bank that your card got lost, but another thing you can do is just get a credit card with free miles and rewards. And that way, when you spend money on Facebook ads, you get money back, and it reduces your ad spend. So, like a cash back card or something. So, I would definitely do that. You also need a new Facebook profile, and you need a new business manager. Okay, and you need a new account. So, listen, you get your ISP or you get a VPN, virtual private server, what have you. What you want to do is you want to go get your Chromebook. You want to take a big ass piece of duct tape or something, or masking tape, and put it over the laptop, and you want to write add laptop or add account only or Facebook ads only. Only use that laptop to log into that account and run your ads. Do not let your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom borrow the laptop. If your mom says, honey, I gave birth to you, I was 16 hours in labor, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on you when you were growing up, I need to use your laptop for a second, you say, fuck off, mom, you ain't touching this laptop, okay? Nobody touches it, okay? Do not let anyone touch this laptop, period, end of story. Because it's like giving someone the keys to your bank account, and it's not a good idea. Don't let anybody touch this laptop, okay? Get that through your head. Nobody touches the laptop, okay? So, you also do not log into this account from your normal laptop or your normal computer. Do not mix the two. Facebook will figure it out and you'll be done. Now, at this point, okay, refurbish doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it's another computer. Okay. Again, I'm not going to get into the VPS stuff just because that's not, it's not the subject of this. But you could do that as well if you know how to do that. Anyway, so here's the two strategies. Number one, and this is the super safe strategy. You just start over. Okay. In fact, I have to fix this. New Facebook profile, new Facebook page. You need a new page. So if you have thousands of likes, that sucks. I know. And new website. Okay. So the website's not a big deal because you can simply buy a domain for a landing page. Not a big deal. The Facebook page kind of sucks because if you have thousands of likes, that's a problem. You got to literally start over. Okay. However, there is a possible way around that. You can use the same name, I think. Yeah, this is only if the ad account gets shut down and you've asked a million times or you can't get a hold of an ad rep and months go by, or you don't want to wait months. But I would give it 2 to 3 weeks of constant nagging because that only took me about 2.5 weeks. Anyway, you don't want to mix them. So here's the two strategies. Number one, you start from scratch. You don't do anything with you literally start over completely. As long as you're on a new IP address, a new Chromebook, a new profile, and you never log in across, because remember, Facebook bans the user, you should be fine as long as you stay compliant. However, if you have a lot of likes on your page, here's what you can do. And I would recommend doing this either way, but you want to go and you want to create a business manager, okay? Always create a business manager. You get 5 accounts. You can create 5 accounts, and you want to, as soon as you can get a hold of Facebook, you tell them that you're an agency or what have you, but you create that new business manager. You try to establish a relationship with a rep, and you now run account. You use a new website. You use a new everything. The only thing that you tie to that is your Facebook page, okay? And if it gets shut down and you appeal, here's what you say. You say, hi, my name is so-and-so. And a good idea if you're going to do this is use a different name. Use your mom's Facebook ad account. Create a fake Facebook ad account with a different name so that it looks real. But what you do is you say, my name is John. My buddy Dan over here got his ad account disabled a while back because he didn't know how to run Facebook ads. Well, I run an agency, and he was told by Facebook that he can go ahead and run accounts, or he can go ahead and run ads as long as he hires an agency. Okay. And they do tell people that. So that even if they didn't tell you that, they'll hear that and they'll be like, oh yeah, that sounds like something we would say. Okay. So I'm the agency. He knows me. He knows I run an agency. He came to me and he said, John, can you run my ads? Okay. And I said, yes, I have an agency. So I decided to run his ads for him. At that point, they should re-enable the account, or it might not get shut down in the first place. As long as they believe you and you're not an idiot about it, you're not like, my name's Dan, John, okay, or something like that, you should be good, because Facebook's official remedy to you being banned is hire an agency, okay? So if you display yourself as an agency and you're on a different IP address and all that, you could get away with it, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah, I mean, if you're going for it without the agency, the super state method, and you're doing a new Facebook page, I would just use your real name. If you're trying to do the ad agency route and still use that page, I would do a different name, pretend to be somebody else, basically. Hope that all makes sense. Okay. You've done this before without every issue. I didn't need to do it. I got my ad account back, but I've heard of other people that did it, and I extensively talk to the rep. And leading up to this training, I made sure to talk to the rep, talk to some other guys I know, because I wanted to give you guys some information. Remember, this is information I've compiled from 7- and 8-figure marketers, 1 9-figure marketer, myself, and several reps I talk to, okay? And the bottom line is that they like to recommend an agency if they totally ban you. So if you present it that way, you should be able to get away with it, okay? And yes, I have heard of people getting away with it that way, okay? Yeah, you need to hire an agency to run your agency, correct, okay? Also, never add a payment method in advance. You guys probably already know this, but when you get the 5 accounts on your business manager, you want to make sure that you fund one account. If it gets disabled, you fund the new account with a new payment method. Guys, I saw a couple questions earlier about, hey, can I get a payment method reinstated? Don't ask that. Just forget. That's not going to happen. It's super, super easy to get a new payment method. You just get a prepaid card, or you call up and tell your bank that your card is lost. That's it. That's what I did. Okay. And I burned through like 6 cards figuring this all out. All right. Dan, I've heard that you should put payment on your ad accounts because once one gets slammed, you can't add them anymore. Yeah, exactly. So if you put a payment method ending in 0001 on ad account 1, and then you put it on 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then that account gets shut down, guess what's going to happen to all the other accounts? They're going to get shut down. So only add payment methods to your accounts as you need them. If you are running them simultaneously, add a different payment method to each account. Okay, just get a bunch of credit cards or prepaid cards or something like that. Can the payment method? The name on the card doesn't matter. Okay, the name on the card doesn't matter. Okay, you can have the same name over and over again. That doesn't matter. They don't even look at the name. Okay, so the number one thing Facebook wants you to do when running ads, and that will keep your ad account alive for years, and not everybody's going to be able to do this, but it's to sell something, okay? You can sell a $5 ebook. Has anybody noticed how Frank Kern, Russell Brunson, and a lot of these guys, they don't run, guys that have been burned in the past. How many times has Russell had issues with traffic? Frank Kern got sued. These guys are all running free plus shipping offers or $5 ebook downloads. Why? Because they're selling something. Okay. They're selling something. Okay. If you are selling something, this all becomes so much easier. And that's why eventually, very shortly here, I'm going to be coming out with a free plus shipping book myself. In the meantime, I'm running a lot of Instagram ads because people tend to be less picky on Instagram. All right. And I'll show you some stuff from that in a minute. So that's the number one thing. Try to sell something. Okay. Of course, you have to disclose shipping costs. Yes. Yes. if we had an ad account flagged along with payment method, but have not put the card number on the other accounts, I have the same business manager, then I should be good to run ads on the other accounts with a new payment method. Yes, but you want to make sure that you do not run the same ads, that you try to be compliant. Because what happens is Facebook will shut down a few of your accounts, and if they see you keep fucking around, they'll ban you as the user. So sometimes them shutting down an account is like a warning. So don't go to another account and run the same ads. Okay, I made that mistake, and then they banned me as a user, and I had to fight back. All right, so change your ads, make them more compliant. Okay. Also, if you need more ad accounts, let's say everything's going good, you simply need more ad accounts. Tell Facebook you're an agency. Tell Facebook you're an agency, and you need more accounts because you have more clients. If you tell them that, you should be able to get more ad accounts. Okay. That is the number one way to get more ad accounts, is to tell them you're an agency. If you can get on the phone with your rep, you can talk to them. And again, it's hard to get on the phone with the rep. I understand that. It's the hardest part of this whole thing. But if you can get on the phone with them, then that's the thing you tell them to get more ad accounts. Okay? So with that said, what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go over some, you guys actually in the group, you guys actually posted some ads. And I'd like to go over them. Okay? That got you 800. That got you 800 accounts. That's awesome, John. Wow. You just kept bugging them. That's killer. You should be able to open a business account manager. Yes. Okay. So guys, I can't, I'm going to hold off on posting your ads in the chat. I'm going to look at some that were already posted in the group, and then I'll go into the comments. Because there were a lot of people who, let me see here. Where is it here? Okay, so here's the landing page one. All right, so I'm going to start going through these, okay? So, yeah, if your personal account gets shut down, it's not a good thing, but I've had my personal ad account shut down, and then I got a business manager and ran ads for months and months and months and months, okay? So let's talk about this one. Right away, looking for migraine, headache, or stress relief. That's already bad, because it's when you get into medical and weight loss, it's tough. Welcome to the new pair of therapy and healing. See this word right here, healing? You don't want to use that, and you probably don't want to use therapy either. You don't want to claim to be able to heal anything. Suffering from a terrible migraine or severe headache. So I wouldn't say this. I would say severe headaches suck, or migraines are terrible, aren't they? I would not say, are you suffering from? Because now you're pointing out someone by a disease, okay? So you don't want to do that. Again, have you tried several medicines or medications? That's not good either. You could say, instead, you could say something like, the pharmaceutical industry just wants to make money, and everybody knows their products don't always work, okay? So then they're like a gentle, non-invasive, hands-on approach that releases tensions deep inside the body and help break up the restrictions. These restrictions are off. So see, in here, they're kind of claiming to heal something or cure something. That's not good. Look at this. The good news, in just 1 hour, without any medications or drugs, you may feel a little and sometimes a lot of relief from these ailments. So they're promising relief in a time period. This is way non-compliant, okay? Way non-compliant. It's time frame, it's healing, no good, okay? If you can greatly reduce your migraine pain naturally in about an hour, again, in a period of time. Does everybody understand why this is like super against policy? Does everybody get the does everybody understand why this page is against policy? Let me know. Yes? Okay. Let's look at another one. Forex. So Forex is really tough. If you look at, I believe there is literally in the Facebook ads policies, there is literally, and you guys should definitely go through this. There is literally, I believe they mentioned Forex. Let me see if I can. They used to. Let's see here. I'm going to go through this in a minute. Let me see. Multi-living marketing. Penny auctions. Okay. I could have sworn they used to say Forex, but anyway, let's go through it. Okay. So first of all, emojis right off the bat. Way too many emojis.
Hey, you.
Okay. Yeah, they're getting rid of Forex. That's okay. You can still run ads for Forex. I'll cover that. Let's see. Yeah, you could call Forex a get-rich-quick scheme. Definitely. Now, what I think could be cool is if you sold a $5 ebook on something like how to okay, so because I trade Forex. So, for instance, I would do something like a $5 ebook on 7 ways to short stocks, or how to understanding the difference between shorting and buying, the ultimate guide, or something like that. Don't make it about money, okay? Make it about education. And I wouldn't say the word Forex either. You got to understand something. People who do Forex, you don't need to say Forex, okay? All right, say something like currencies, all right? Forex is like a naughty word. But they are going after this niche or niche. But let me just go ahead and go through this ad copy. So, is losing really part of the game? It's not bad. Get this free step black book video training. Okay, so right here, to find out the real truth. That's no good. Can't say that. Ever been so excited to close out a 10 pip trade only to look back an hour later and see it 100 pips in your favor? Closing a trade too early can be one of the most frustrating parts of trading. A virtual emotional roller coaster. That's not bad. Over the course of my 14-year career as a trader, okay, right here, 14-year career, I have personally traded millions of dollars. Can't say that. That's time frame. Okay, and you've trained thousands of other traders to be successful. You can't say that either. Well, you probably can say that. You just can't say I trained them to make money, because being successful is fine. But I think within this, what you're promoting here, I'd be way, way careful. Okay. All right. And then, okay. So, I love that bank strategy. I already closed 6 trades. Okay. Right there. Can't do that. I personally captured around 500 pips. You might be able to get that because you're not talking about money, but you kind of are. That I'm not even sure about. I have made 120 pips, 200 pips. Depends on how savvy the person looking at your ad is. Working like a charm. See, the whole feel of this is it's kind of a get rich quick thing. So somebody at Facebook is watching this or looking at this. It does have a get rich quick feel instead of an educational feel, like how to understand the TD Ameritrade trader in 7 steps or something like that is probably a lot more compliant. Now let's look at the page here. 3 simple steps to turn a trading account into a cash-making machine. That's really bad. That's bad. You can't promise stuff like that. Discover how traders are flooding their accounts with massive profits. Yeah, that's like going like this to Facebook. Like, hey, Facebook, shut me down, baby. Shut me down. Can you catch me? That's what you're doing there. So, that's definitely not going to fly. Okay. Also, no pop-ups. That's another thing. And guys, I'm going to do something for you. I know that this training's very all over the place, I guess you could say, because we're covering a lot of stuff. I'm going to break it all down into bullet points on things you can and cannot do, and probably put it in some sort of PDF. So basically, this right here is no pop-ups, no pop-unders, and I'll probably include some stuff I didn't mention on the training. But yeah, that's definitely no pop-ups. No, you cannot do pop-ups. That's for sure. I think I covered that earlier when I showed the email from Facebook. All right, what else we got here? Laptop lifestyle. This is, how to create a current so this one's tough, where it says to create a monthly recurring income. That's a little bit promissory. Oh, here you go. 100% free, bolded. Can't do that. So that might be one of the issues. Honestly, step-by-step guide to creating your successful and profitable internet marketing career. They're probably, even if that's compliant now, it's not going to be for long. They're getting rid of these people for show. Okay, well.
Hola, soy Dan. Y esto es una pipa. Esta pipa es un...
Okay, sorry, I hate to break it to you. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't possibly give you advice on that one. I wish I could. Are you itching to start a digital marketing agency but feel like you don't even know where to begin? That's fine. This free cheat sheet breaks down the 7 easy-to-follow steps that got my business profitable. Terrible grammar. Okay, that's probably why. They're big on grammar, too. And that's horrible grammar, that got my business profitable without all the years of pain searching for answers. That could be why. First 200 people will receive Russell Brunson's free book. Again, you bold it, you capitalize free. That's not good. The Underground Playbook for Growing Your Company Online. First 100. First of all, I don't like this landing page. This landing page is terrible, so who cares if it's compliant? But first 100 people also receive a free class from Dan Henry on how to build and scale your agency to 10K. Oh, you're sending him my webinar. Gotcha. He teaches you how to land your first paying client during the class. So right here, you said how to make 10K. Can't do that. And you said they'll learn their first paying client during the class. That's a time frame. So you can't do that. So that's why that's not compliant. This one right here. This one is not compliant. The 90-day plan to full-time profitable freelancing. That's a time frame. Can't do that. Free training reveals the 3 secrets to building a creative freelance business you love. How to quit your job and leverage your talents to live the ultimate freelancer freedom lifestyle. I would not put how to quit your job. That's borderline. Simple path to freelancer. That's not bad. How to find your freelancer superpower. See, that's good. Like saying stuff like that is good because that's not specific like that. So you can stand out in the marketplace and charge top dollar for your services. That's fine. How to land long-term consistent client work and increase your fee without doing any marketing. That's fine, I think. They may say that's sensational. Maybe. Again, you send this in your ad rep, you're fine. How to generate passive income as a freelancer so you can take off time. Okay, so I think most of the issues here are the 90-day and Mainly the 90-day and maybe the quit your job. Okay. Oh, and the pop-up. Can't do a pop-up. Can't do a pop-up. What else we got? Free cheat sheet. Free cheat sheet. Discover how I lost. This is a joke, right? Discover how I lost 16.7 pounds in 27 days. Do I even have to tell you why that's non-compliant? Without giving up pizza, starving myself, or spending hours in the gym. That's definitely not. It's a great headline for email traffic for anything other than Facebook ads. No, you can pop up with a click. You can pop up with a click. You just can't do an exit pop up. Okay. No, this is, guys, no, come on. 16.7 pounds. Totally not compliant. Let's see what this one is. How to know if your insurance agent is cheating you and selling you what?
If you're watching.
How to know if your insurance agent is cheating you and selling you what's best for them. Okay. Pop-up. Can't do the pop-up. You can do the pop-up with a click, but not a pop-up like this. How is this page converting? Out of curiosity, who posted this? Peter? Are you on, Peter? Okay. All right. Okay, this is a long page. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I don't see anything terribly bad except the pop-up. Not liking the headline, though. Not from a compliance standpoint. I just don't think it's a good headline. Yeah, I think. Also, don't capitalize free. Don't do that. Yeah, okay. All right, so I went over a few. Does anybody else want to post in the chat here? If you have any, I'll look at a couple more. And then, actually, real quick, I want to give you guys some value besides, let me show you just a couple ninja things. So check this out. I'm doing a video view campaign. I spent about, let me see, we'll do past 7 days plus this. So I spent about $329. And just to show you, I spent about $329. I'm paying $10.98 per webinar registration. Now you might say, Dan, that's terrible. Because over here, I'm paying $2.33 per webinar registration, which is way, way better. This is a conversion ad. This is a video view ad. Why would I leave this running paying $10.98 per webinar registration? I will show you to do. If in conjunction with this video view ad, I have a retargeting ad. This retargeting ad is getting $3.13 per webinar registration, and it's already profited $2,000 on $65 spent. So if you really look at it, if you look at the $329 spent plus the 65, I've made $2,000. Totally profitable. This abandoned cart ad here has done $5,900 off of $55 in ad spend. The Instagram ad, you got to give it time because there's a 7-day sales cycle, but really, really good cost per lead. I will show you some, on my old ad account, I will show you some really, really awesome results. Hold on, let me show you the retargeting ad here real quick. Okay. Retargeting ad's simple. I take a video still from the video, a nice action one, put it in, and I go, hey, I noticed you watched some of the video on how to, blah, 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 blah. Click here, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Actually, I need to edit that with the disclaimer. Terrible. I forgot it on the retargeting ads. A couple questions. Okay, so let's look at this stuff. Can we go over our terms of service and privacy policy? As long as you have one on each page, which you should, I think you're fine. I don't think how good or bad it is is bad. Is countdown timer allowed? I run countdown timers. I haven't had a problem, but you know what? Let me write that down. That's a good question. That's a really, really good question. I'll ask my rep. Countdown timers allowed. I hope they are. Okay. Let's look at some ads here. I don't see an issue with this one off the top of my head. Did it get disapproved? Robert? New customer special. Did that get disapproved, Robert? Did you do a manual review? Did you ask for a review? It could just be caught by the bots. Oh, hold on. Let me show that ad. I just noticed I wasn't showing it. Oh, also, let me show you guys something I'm doing personally. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. Here, let me show you something I'm doing. This is a funnel I have for a new product I have coming out called Savage Marketing Academy. So, for instance, let me show you the page. Okay. Now, what I do is I normally I normally build out my page, okay? And once I build it out, I go in and I try to make it compliant. So let me just show you here. For instance, I didn't get a chance to finish this tonight, so I'll finish it right now, and I'll show you how I'm going to be compliant. Okay, so this right here is I'm launching this product called Savage Marketing Academy, and what it is a private group, and I do 2 live trainings a month. I send out a physical copy of campaigns and strategies, like a physical book to your door every month, yada yada yada. When I run ads to this, I have to make sure that it is it's compliant. Okay, so one thing I have to take in consideration here is that you know, I'm selling. So the deal I have here is access for $1. Okay, and then it's $2.97 a month after that. Okay, and you get access to me. You can do live trainings with me twice a month. You get the books. You get all this free stuff. So I'm doing a bonus for this, where if you sign up to this for $1, whether or not you whether or not you stay, because it's $1 for 7 days, and then it's $2.97 a month. So you get to try it out for 7 days. So whether or not you actually stay, you're going to get these free bonuses. So what I have to do is I have to make sure I am compliant. Okay. Yeah. No thanks, Dan. I'm comfortable. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make let's see. I'm going to make a bonus. So I'm going to say something like, get these no cost. Well, actually, I am charging $1, so I think I can say free. Get these free, but I'm not going to do this. So get these free bonuses just for trying out the program, whether you stay or not. Okay, it's not ClickFunnels, guys. That's not it. But I would use a custom domain just in case. So what I'm going to do here is there's 2 bonuses I'm giving, and I just uploaded them actually to Vimeo. It's timer. Okay, so I'm going to copy this over. All right, so first bonus is how to increase revenue with one simple timer tweak, which was how I like doubled my revenue with this cool timer hack. So what I'm going to do here, where am I at? I got all these damn ads everywhere. Or these, crap. What the hell? Hold on, let me start clicking out of things. Holy moly, there it is. Okay, so I'll just pop this in here and how to squeeze extra leads out of your Instagram followers on autopilot for dirt cheap. So I will go back and okay. I think I can capitalize bonus. I don't think that's problem there. I'll do this. Do that. So now what I'm going to do is let me just put a divider in. Come on, ClickFunnels. Okay, so I'll probably make this look a little bit prettier later, but so as I'm reading this, I will probably take out instantly just to be safe. I think this one's fine. Oh, you know what? I'm going to Google TM symbol and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to go back and because remember, Facebook owns Instagram and I'm going to go like that. Bam. Okay. And I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to look at all this stuff. And remember, I'm selling something. I'm selling something physical here. I'm selling a membership. So it becomes a lot better because I'm selling something. Okay. Access to the vault. Hold on. Did she update this? Okay, there we go. The Savage Vault. All right. But see what I'm doing? I'm saying this is a club for marketers that want to be the best of the best. I'm not saying that want to make $1 million. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And I'm being completely transparent. After the 7-day trial, your card will be billed at $297 a month. You can cancel anytime. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I'm being super, super, super transparent. I have my privacy policy. I don't have to say anything about Facebook. This is not Facebook or disclaimer because I'm selling something. So all those disclaimers I don't have to put in here. David says, when will this course be available? Are you talking about Savage Marketing Academy? Is that what you're talking about? When will that be available? Yes. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and look at more ads here, and I'll stay as long as you guys want. But I do have a special offer for you if you want to try it out. I literally just completed the funnel today. If you go to savagemarketer.com/academy, which is Savage, and I'll just post it in here. savagemarketer.com/academy. You can actually. And you can see what's included on it here. But basically, I do 2 trainings a month, sort of like this, but because there'll be less people because it's, a higher price. I bring people on. I look at their ad campaigns. I look at their funnels. I look at their offers. I also do awesome trainings, super ninja stuff like retargeting campaigns, stuff like that. And basically, what I have here going on, and this is actually I just made this for you guys. Because I want to test my funnel and everything. If you go to this page and you hit this button, yes, I want access for $1. It's going to take you down here where you are going to, and you can watch some testimonials and stuff, but basically you are going to fill out your information and you can try for 7 days. You can get into the Savage Marketing Academy group, and you can get the bonuses right away. It's only $1. Okay. And if you decide to stay, it is $297 a month. This week, I am doing a training. I'm doing an Instagram ads course, a whole course, which I'm going to sell outside of the academy to people who aren't in the academy. But if you're in the academy, you get it for free. So I am going to be doing that this week. And if you guys are in, you can attend this week, even if you have the 7-day trial. Okay. So that's a little offer for you guys if you want to check that out. Other than that, it's $1 for the 7-day trial, AJ. It's $297 a month. But if you think about it, if you could see inside my business, if you could have me help you, I'm not saying I'm going to help each and every person because at some point we'll get a ton of people, but if you could see inside my business and get a new, fresh training from me every single month, twice a month, and get Q&A and all that, would it be worth $297 a month? I think it would be. Okay. Because I'm covering everything. I'm covering how to make better videos, ads, funnels, digital products, agency, everything. So, anyway, I don't want to make this a pitch, but Dan, my most important questions. I know Facebook is banning like Bitly domains. I've heard about lead pages. What about ClickFunnels? I honestly have not heard that. I've heard it, but I don't think that's an actual problem. I think it's more the content on the page. And I've asked my rep that, and he says no. I would use the Google shortener, which if you go to Google and you just type in Google URL, Google UTM Builder, I think it is. Okay. And you click on Campaign URL Builder, you will see this, and you can make for instance, if I take this and I put the Academy in, right, and I go campaign source, I'll do Gab. I'll just do Gab, right? And I go down here and, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so if I go down here and I use this, it will make a UTM link, and it'll say savagemarketer.com/academy, UTM source Gab. If I click convert to short link, it'll make me a Google link. And then I can grab this and I'll paste it in here. You guys can see, boom. Okay. Yeah, the invisible marks get deleted if you behave over time, because that's why it's so many bad marks in a certain amount of time. Dan, I've been appealing my page for about 2 weeks with no reply. It took me like 3 weeks. Who are you? Did you respond to the emails? I would just keep bugging them. That's what I did. I just kept bugging them. Okay, let me look at some more ads here, guys. Let's see here, AJ. Oh man, I can't keep up. With him because every time somebody comments, it shoots him down. Crap. Can you guys, let me do this. In the Gab group, this will be way easier. In the Gab group, if you want me to look at it, I'm just going to go like this. I'll look at a few more ads post here. Okay. I'm doing that. Comment your ad on that. That way it doesn't scroll so I can actually see them. Maybe this one, I'll look at this one real quick. Oh, win over $7,000. First of all, I think you need to say enter a chance to. First of all, you guys got to understand, you cannot run contests on Facebook unless you run a Facebook contest. This is an old rule. When you run a contest on Facebook, this has been a rule for years. You just can't create a landing page and run a contest. You have to run it within like Facebook has like a contest objective thing. Okay. You can't just run your own. But right off the bat, win over $7,000. Yeah, I would not think this is compliant at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. All right, here we go. Boom. Honey, could I have some water, you think? Or maybe tea, my throat from talking forever. I love you. No, we're still going. Yeah, I'm hungry too.
If you were watching this,
I already looked at that. Okay. Okay. No cost. That's good. How a regulatory loophole allowed an elite group of insider stock traders to make a combined 917 trades without a single loss. Okay, right here. And how any trader can copy their every move, even if you have little to no experience. That I definitely would think would cause a problem. Because you're making a claim that anybody can do it. You cannot make the anybody can do it claim. Okay, you have to how do I put this? You can't say anybody can do it. All right, you just can't. They don't like that at all. Okay. Hold on. Donna says, if you've got your ad account disabled for suspicious activity, no, that sounds like a Facebook thing, not a Facebook ad thing, but it would have affected it. I think you'll be okay there. It's just from logging in from different IPs. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, thank you, Robert. I was able to double revenue in the last 6 months, moved from a trailer to a brand new 2,500 square foot brick house. Thank you, Dan. You've changed my life. You're welcome, Robert. You're welcome. I do my best. Nick says, how about real estate, Dan? 90% of realtors doing Facebook marketing are just running forced registration ads for contact info. That's pretty misleading for a consumer. It's all up to if they feel it's misleading. I have to see the ad. Okay. Yeah, you can do a pop-up like that is okay. That right there is okay. Okay. I can tell somebody's Dustin, you definitely look at some Dan Henry stuff. I can tell. So this right here is a little bit. Do you have an ad rep, Dustin? Could you send this to them? Because this is a bit. I don't know about this one. This one's tough. This one could be considered. I mean, it's better. It's way, way, way better. I'd leave that out. That's iffy. I'd leave investors can reap exceptional profits by imitating insiders. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, if this was 6 months ago, I would say it was fine, but it's not 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? You did, but now I can't talk to them. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this right here. An elite group of 272 of these insiders have never had a losing trade. That right there is not good because that's, first of all, I'm going to call bullshit, Dustin. I'm just going to call bullshit. That's a lie, and you know it. So I definitely wouldn't put that on there. There's no possible way that they've never had a losing trade. That's bullshit. Okay? Come on. Give me a break. I mean, that's impossible. And the beauty of this is it doesn't mean, like, let's say it happened. It doesn't matter. It sounds so impossible that for the sake of what we're doing here, it's impossible. Okay. And if it's impossible, it's non-compliant. Does that make sense? They are not traders. Yeah. Wait a minute. Insiders. Oh, that's another thing. Actually, Claudia makes a good point. I don't know if you mean it this way, but you're saying insiders. You're talking about trading. That's not good because insider. Yeah. Again, you're flirting the line. Don't flirt the line. Find out how to market without flirting the line. Again, I don't. Maybe you have some secret method where, oh, they're not traders, they're brokers or some crap. I don't know. Where it's a matter of semantics, but it doesn't matter. This right here is super sensational. It's going to get your ad account shut down because it's sensational. I don't care if it's true or not. That's irrelevant. It sounds like bullshit. That's the problem. Okay. 3 most profitable insider buy signals. Okay. That's not bad. But again, because we're talking about trading here, you're always going to be flirting. How SEC rule allows. I see what you're doing here. You're talking more about the rule, like you're getting away from the get rich quick scheme by talking with a little bit of technobabble, which is fine. That's good. I think that's a good thing you could probably do. Again, massive gains, a little sensational. What Form 4 is and how. What's not a secret, Dustin? They're CEOs, so the only time they trade is if they know something. Is that legal? What Form 4 is and how it enables you to see every detail of the elite inside. Again, I don't like the word insiders. That's bad. That's kind of cool. That's fine. Okay, but where is the disclaimer that says, okay, wait, these results, oh, good, you put this on there. That's good. That's good. I'd make it a little bit more visible, maybe. Slightly bigger font. I understand that, Dustin, but you got to remember that you're not arguing like. Thank you, honey. I love you. You got to remember here that it's not about. See, you kind of have the attitude that you're right, and you know what, Dustin? You may be right. You probably are right, but that's irrelevant because it's not about whether or not you're right. It's about what Facebook thinks. Okay, so that's completely irrelevant. If they feel it sounds bad, if the users feel it sounds bad, if they think it sounds misleading, remember, these people aren't traders. The people that work at Facebook aren't professional traders. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It matters if you, if it's deemed right or wrong, whether it is or it's not. Okay. So that's, for a Facebook ads check sheet lead magnet, what do you think about this ad copy? Are you maximizing your results with Facebook ads? So yes, right. User experience determines the fate of your ad reel. That's true. So it used to be where you could use the word Facebook in your ad if you use the TM. Facebook is going after Facebook ad experts. I know this for a fact. Okay. They're going after Facebook ad experts. And that's why you're not going to see too many ads from me talking about Facebook. And here's the beautiful part. As soon as I stopped talking about Facebook ads, my conversions went up tremendously. I have a landing page converting at 65% with dead cold traffic where I simply say how to get more customers for so-and-so. Just how to get more customers, not if they didn't have Facebook ads, okay? You got to remember, Facebook does not want to be associated with anybody but Facebook. So when you call yourself a Facebook ad expert or how to get better at Facebook ads, you are literally, you're basically, you're pulling the dog dish away from the dog while he's eating. Like, don't do that. I'm not saying don't do that, but Daryl, why are they going after experts but they want people to use an agency? First of all, an agency, it doesn't matter. Like, you guys are arguing with me as if I'm Facebook. Like, it doesn't matter. They're fucking crazy. They're whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact is that they are. Okay, plain and simple. Maybe they're nuts. Look, we all know that the more you spend, the more shit they give you. That's crazy, but it is the way it is, and that's just the bottom line. So let's just deal with it. I mean, we can argue with Facebook all day why they're assholes, whatever, but it's not going to do us any good. You know what I mean? We got to work on the solutions, not the problem. Yeah, they're nuts, though. Okay, and you got to remember that Facebook ad experts, the vast majority of them are full of shit. So when guys like me come along, and I'll tell you, I ran my ads for 6 months with not a single problem. And then everybody started copying my ads. They started copying Billie Jean. They started copying all these guys, and everybody and their brother came out of Facebook ads course, and now the crackdown has come. So for those of you that have come out with the Facebook ads course hoping to piggyback on my success, haha, I got there first, fuck you. Anyway, no. So, because that ship is sailing. You have to change your marketing to a more direct approach, okay? Joseph Cloud. Oh, I know Joseph. What's up, man? How you doing? Okay, so no cost cheat sheet. Good. You guys are already listening. That's awesome. 7 steps to help reduce your anxiety. Okay. No. First of all, this would have been first of all, the headline's great. And this is great for email traffic, YouTube. YouTube, it's fine for. Facebook, probably not. First, you're saying help reduce your anxiety. That may be considered a cure to a disease. That's borderline. I don't know if Facebook considers that a disease. But you also say in the next 15 minutes. That's bad. I think I remember talking to you about this headline. It's a great headline. It's just not for Facebook ads. Oh, then another one. These exact steps can be used by anyone. Don't say that. Get instant access. Download your guide. That's fine. I'd put this on top of that. But disclaimer. That's good. Okay, so Joseph, see where it says this site is not a part of Facebook? You don't have to say that because you're not selling anything that has to do with Facebook. So it's not a big deal. I don't think you need that there. I mean, you know what? Leave it though. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Yeah, so I would do something more like, I would say 7 techniques that can reduce your anxiety. See, this is tough. This is one you really got to think about. Yeah, I know. I wrote it. It's a great headline, but it's not for cold traffic right now with Facebook. Did it get disapproved? Or no, you just did this, right? Joseph, do you have an ad rep? Have you tried to get an ad rep? Or are you still trying? Or you haven't tried at all? No, you haven't. Okay, well, definitely try to get an ad rep and run this by them. You could use potentially, you could say 7 steps to help reduce your, to potentially, you know. Sorry guys, lost you there. So have you had any disapprovals with this? That's the question. Have you had any disapprovals? No, not at all. Okay. It might be okay, but it's tough. Yeah, Gerardo, I covered webinars and what to say on them earlier with the disclaimers and everything. I think that's fine because I'm currently running an ad for it and I'm fine. No, webinars are not completely out of the pictures, not yet, but you have to be extra careful. Yeah, I covered that very extensively in the beginning. Don't worry, you'll get the replay. Let's look at some more ads. Free master class. How I mastered social media advertising all by using a simple marketing system. That's probably fine. How to set up a lifestyle. Nope, you capitalize free. Don't do that. And say no cost instead. Form a pizza engineer. That's funny. Okay, you need to put the disclaimer on the bottom of this. You need to put the disclaimer that there'll be an offer at the end of the... You have to tell them there'll be an offer at the end of the masterclass. I assume there's an offer. Otherwise, why the hell would you be doing this? Mac, were you here at the beginning for negative feedback? I covered that. Oh, does he have free at the top too? Yeah, can't do that. You can no cost masterclass and don't capitalize it. What's this one? Been running this identical page and ad below for nearly a year. Spent over $50,000 in ads using an account suddenly disabled. Yeah, you guys got to remember, they've changed the rules, okay? Don't think because you ran it before, you can still run it. They've changed the game. The game has changed, okay? All right? The game has changed, all right? Plain and simple, all right? So it's a new world. Let's click sign up. Every single day to create dramatic time and money freedom. I don't know about that. I'd probably get rid of that. How did they go from being an oil rig worker, meat shop butcher? This is not bad. I wouldn't say how the hell. Facebook don't like that. Okay, right here. You simply won't believe what they've done. That's going to get you fucked immediately, okay? You might as well bend over like a cat in heat. That's because that's going to get you the big blue. Okay? You don't want that. You simply won't believe what they've done. That's clickbait, sensational headline. AJ, I know you've been posting several times, so I'm gonna try to hook you up here. Let me hook you up. Remember, if you guys join Savage Marketing Academy, you have a lot more to yourselves because there'll be a lot less people in there than what we have here. I love to drop ship, but you know there's two methods. I've got my friend's daughter to hook you with a free course. Okay, you capitalize free, no good. Too many emojis or comment hustle, and I'll send it to you. Are you running a ManyChat ad on this? She went from being, how's that working? Let me ask you something. How's this working since you're running them in tandem? Did it increase your email lead cost here, or did it keep it the same and then you just got extra ones here? I'm just wondering that. No, I'm Richard. I'm slowly scaling up my ads. I'm running an ad at a time. I'm being careful. I have enough money right now. I don't need to go crazy. But I have changed them dramatically, and I'm going to slowly reintroduce. So you got extra leads. You didn't. It didn't drive up the lead cost, right? Okay, good. Oh, that's interesting. She went from being a natural-born hustler to creating her own lemonade stand to running her very own e-commerce store on Shopify. Oh, the Shopify site. He then got smart when in e-commerce, where he turned his life around. Work smart, not hard. Much harder. Competition is lower. Okay, it's good that you're explaining the business model. That's really good. That's what Facebook wants, as in that aspect. And had this been disapproved at all, perhaps? I'm just wondering. Okay. One thing. That's good.
Hi, my name is Angelina, and I'm 9 years old. I love gymnastics. Oh, and I am a 7-figure dropshipper on Shopify, and I'm about to go to my office in the domain.
Using the kids. It's just a vet. It's a vet, right? Is that a vet? No.
And I'm gonna have my dad.
Is that a vet? What was that?
I am a 7-figure dropshipper.
Oh, it's a Ferrari. Clearly, I don't know anything about cars, and I have a Lamborghini. That's fucking funny. Is it really a Ferrari? Huh. Yeah, converted well, but hey. All right, so that's another thing. Here's what it could be. Let's say all this is compliant. And let me look at your landing page real quick. And the free, okay, you got a pop-up, so that's no good. The free stuff, don't say free. That could be it. Free, yeah. There's no disclaimer, so that could be it. But what it more could be is that you pissed a lot of people off, okay? They're putting up kids to scamming. Footage of a rented car. So one of the things here is that you probably pissed people off with the kid. And so a lot of people did this. Hide. They did the hide thing. And that brought you down. So even if your ad is completely compliant, I'll be honest with you, the kid probably pissed a lot of people off, as I can see. So at the end of the day, if you piss people off, they're going to hide your ad and you're screwed. Okay? Yeah. Now here's another thing, Dustin. Oh, here's another golden nugget for you guys. Okay? For those of you that stayed. As soon as somebody comments negatively, you need to immediately delete the comment and ban them from the page. And here's why. One, people who comment poorly are also the type of people who hide pages and comment more. And number two, the more negative comments you get, the more acceptable it looks to other people to jump on the bandwagon and be negative. If you ban somebody, now here's another thing. Let's say you're running an ad, somebody makes a bad comment, and they just make a bad comment and that's it. But then they see your ad again, and they've already made a bad comment. Now they might make another bad comment and hide your ad and report it. So for my ads, I have somebody every single day, twice a day, that checks all my ads and bans and deletes any negative comments. And what that'll do, and Facebook also told me to do that. And what that'll do is that will 100% stop that from happening. Okay. Or it'll greatly reduce it. Does that make sense? Smart, right? By ban, it means, here, I'll show you real quick. You go to Dan Henry. Okay. I'll go to Business Manager. And I'll go to Notifications. See if I can find a comment. See if I can find a bad comment. Probably not, because I have somebody that takes care of them. See, this is all, see, one of the most value pack driven Facebook ads I've ever seen. Because it's got value. Trying to find a negative one. Come on, give me a negative one. Nice new ad. See, I don't got a lot of negative ones, which is good. Let me see if I can find one. There's got to be one. Okay, so this guy says, come on. Oh, come on with info. Well, let me just show you. So right here, I'd hit this little thing that says hide. I say hide comment. Once I've hidden the comment, I can now ban. And when I ban, that bans him from the page. He won't see my ads. He won't see anything. And then I would delete. Okay, so hide, ban, delete. All right, but I'm going to unhide it because it's not a bad comment. Does that make sense to everybody? No, I wouldn't say, no. Hiding negative comment, deleting negative, no, that's not bad. No, you're fine with that. You're fine with that. Okay. Yes. And also you want to go to your page moderation right here. Where the hell is it? Another thing you can do is this. This will help automate this. I forgot where it's at. Hang on. It is at, oh crap. Where is it at? Shite. Settings. Come on, fucker. It's not working. Oh, wait, there it is. No. I forgot how to do it. I did it the other day and I forgot. I have somebody that handles my pages, so let me find it here. Oh, there it is, settings. Okay, so where it says visitor posts. So first of all, on visitor posts, you definitely want to do review posts by other people before they're published to the page. Definitely do that because you don't want people to post on your page like that with negative stuff. And then page moderation and let me see, comment ranking, content distribution, remove. Okay, so profanity filter you can set to strong. Okay. Also, another thing you can do where it says blog posts or comments containing the following words. You want to type in scam, bullshit, hold on, I think you do comma. Hold on, scam, bullshit, probably. I don't have this problem more because I'm running better ads, but liar, scam, bullshit, liar. Guys, why don't you help me? It's late here. Scam, bullshit, liar, BS. Give me some more, guys. Let's work together. Let's work together. Let's work together. Rip off. That's good. Rip off. Oh, I just looked here. We had a bunch of people join Savage Marketing Academy. That's freaking awesome. And once again, guys, it's phony con artist. I'll put con. Phony, I guess. Fake is good. See, I wouldn't say cheat because a lot of people do. Well, for me, they, do cheat sheet. They'll talk that fraud, fraud, scheme, pyramid, definitely pyramid. What is AF? The fuck does AF mean? I wouldn't say hustler because sometimes hustler means a good thing. Ratchet? I'm not a fucking dancer in a rap video. I mean, who says ratchet on a Facebook page? Doesn't that mean you're like Doesn't that mean you're like kind of like a meth head, or like you're kind of like slutty or something? Isn't that what that means? I might be wrong. Whore? Nobody's ever said whore. Trashy, yeah. No, nobody says that. I mean, all right, we've got enough. I think we've got enough. Okay, save changes. So that's good. All right. So that's one thing you can do there. All right. The 3-step foolproof strategy to get more and better coaching clients. I wouldn't say foolproof, because that intends to say that anybody can do it. Learn 3 marketing strategies that small businesses should be doing to grow revenue. This is good, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. I think you're good on that. I will tell you what 6 magic words you can use to clear. No. It's too sensational. No. Let's look at this one. Las Vegas. Learn what the bacteria in our gut has to do with physical and mental health. Most people are unaware. Let me see here. If it's educational, like you know what would work really well for this, to do like an educational whiteboard video or an educational slide video, and then take them to something else. Okay, that's not bad. It's used by our neurons. So it's educational. That's good. I'm Dr. whatever. So far, I think it's good. Okay, I don't know if this preliminary treatment, I might just call it something other than treatment. Of precise techniques applying. It's better. I forgot to tell you guys this. This is why I need to do a PDF of this. There's so much stuff, so much stuff. And unfortunately, guys, I'll be honest with you, I was putting my slides together and we had this massive storm come in. We had our house flooding underneath, and it caused me to leave out a few things. But to make up for that, I'm going to send you guys a PDF of all this broken down. You cannot say valued at so-and-so. Forgot to tell you guys that. Shit. You cannot say valued at. You can't do any value assessments at all. You can't say valued at so-and-so. You can't do that. Studies show I don't use the word treatment. I don't think you should say that. No, they made it clear to me that saying normally costs or valued at is no good. I don't know why. It's weird, but no, you can't do that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this landing page, to be quite honest with you, but I wonder how well it's converting. Well, it probably gets good leads, though, because all these things. This is touchy right here. It's a little bit touchy. Did this get disapproved by chance? Let me see it on mobile. Okay. Did it get yeah, so again, the best thing is to get an ad rep and get this over to him, and ask. But it seems a bit touchy to me, but it's not bad, except for this. Oh, now right here, don't do that. Don't capitalize now. like that. Definitely don't do that. Let's look at some more stuff. Is this for me going through these ads and kind of showing, even if it's not your ad I'm going through, is this helping? Oh, we've already seen this one.
Hi.
Is this helping you guys? Yes. Whoa. Yes is everywhere. Okay. How would you guys like to meet with me like this twice a month on a lot sexier stuff than getting your ad account back? I'm talking about stuff that makes you money. How would you guys like to meet with me more on that? If so, then I'd like you to go to savagemarketer.com/academy. Watch the video. And by the way, that's my office. I'm actually sitting in my office. It's dark now, but that's the view from my office behind me. How cool is that? Again, guys, let me just go over what you're going to get before I get out of here. You're going to get these 2 bonuses, which I'm literally, as soon as I hang up with you guys, I'm going to let the people in the group that bought. We got a bunch of people. And then as well, I'm going to take these trainings and put them in the membership area. But you're going to get Savage Marketing Monthly. You don't get that on the 7-day trial. You do have to stick around to get your first monthly book, just because, I can't send your book out unless you're a paying member, but you do get everything else. You get 2 live trainings with me a month. You get the Savage Vault. I throw stuff in there all the time. Okay. You get the Savage Marketing Academy forum. Currently, everybody in that forum, which is a Facebook group, has paid either paid $30,000 to work with me personally in my private mentoring program, or they already bought Savage Marketing Academy. I did a promotion about a while back where they could pay for the year up front, and they all bought. So there is people in the group right now. And then, yep, you can just start. You can try for 7 days. And if you love it, then you stick around. It's $297 a month. End of story. Okay. And we will hang out here twice a month. And I'll help you guys with your business, your ads, your funnels, everything. I think that's worth $300 a month. I mean, shoot, that's hella good. Did you start putting the payment at the bottom of the page for a reason? Yeah, I tested it out. It worked great. Honestly, it worked great. I call it the 1-page funnel, and I'll be going over some cool hacks for that inside Savage Marketing Academy. Adrian says, this is mainly what I need to know. My personal ad account got shut down, and I've never had a business manager. You say I can open a business manager account and run ads. You should be able to. And you do that by Facebook for Business. And I believe it's facebook.com/business. And you, I think mine looks different because I already have it, but you want to create a business account so you can get a business manager. Because if I click on that, yeah, it takes me right to my ad account. So, let's see what else is there here that we have. Can I use the same Facebook page I was using before and the same 2 website domains I was running ads to? You can try, and you may be able to. I was for a long time, but if you keep being non-compliant, they'll ban those too. Yes, of course, I covered all this earlier. New payment method, yes. Do I need to change the IP? No, you don't need to change your IP and all that. If you have to change your IP, you got a brand new page, brand new domain, brand new Facebook, everything. That would be a last resort if you just can't, you just can't get it back. That's the last resort. I use ClickFunnels for one of those domains. Could I change the domain with my ClickFunnels account? No, I don't think your ClickFunnels account would be tagged. I wouldn't do like danhenry.clickfunnels.org. I used to do that, and I was fine for a while, and I don't think that's a major issue. But I think with the way the crackdown's going, it's you should do a custom domain. And I have switched my custom domain and got ads approved, so I would do a custom domain. So then Dan, once he does that, then he doesn't have to worry about his new ad account getting shut down as long as he is compliant. Yeah, well, it's about being compliant and also not pissing off users. That's why you get shut down. Either you're non-compliant or you piss off users. You can be perfectly compliant and still get shut down, but you can't piss off users. Okay. The link to Savage Marketing here, I'll post it right here. It's right here. Boom. I'll just put it. I'll tell you what. Duplicate. Damn. SavageMarketer.com/academy. And if you guys want to sign up, hopefully you guys stick around and don't just do the $1 trial, but I'll give it my all for those 7 days. Again, I'll be here. So, yeah, business.facebook.com/create would be, but again, I won't see that because I already have a business manager, I believe. Well, let me try it. You know what? Let me see real quick. I was told, I'm going to do this now by my rep. Yeah, here, and I'll post this in here. Well, no, she posted it. Business.facebook.com/overview, business manager, manage ad accounts, pages, and the people who work on them all in one place, create account. So I believe from what my rep told me, you can create 2 business managers off one personal account. So if you want 10 accounts instead of 5, you can do that. However, if you've been banned and you've tried and tried and tried, and every time you try to create a new ad account, it gets shut down, then you need to do the new IP address and all that. But you don't need to do that until you've reached that point. Okay. Richard, again, it all depends on if you piss off your users. That's the ultimate thing, and that's why I covered that stuff earlier. I just appealed my disabled account, again, about an hour ago. The message in the support inbox is already closed with no response. What's happening? I tried the business support page, and it's not available. So when you appealed it, how many times did you appeal it? And did they give you a response? I've never seen it. For me personally, I've always could wait for a response. I've never seen it where they closed it out completely for myself. I've seen it for other people, but Beth says, is FAFE or parts of it included in Savage Marketing Academy? That specific course is not, but there will be a lot of new stuff that will be included in there. However, I may do a deal where if you pay for the year, I give you Facebook ads for entrepreneurs for free. I may do that. Or funnels and ads for entrepreneurs. Honestly, this is an introductory offer to you guys. Like, I literally just started it. The only people that are in it are people that I did a promotion for a while back or people in my mentorship. So I'm going to raise it to $3.97. I'm giving you guys this $1 trial offer just to test it out and get all the bugs worked out. So this is like kind of a way to get in early, especially when it's not so many people. But so I'll be honest with you, I haven't figured out all the promotions yet or not. So I can't give you a definite answer on all that. But I might. You know what? I might do a promotion where I do that. Who knows? Claudia is right. Anything more than 2, you have to contact Facebook. It's just good to have multiple everything, honestly. Burke, you've been appealing about every 2 days now. But did you get a response before you appeal? Don't just keep appealing. Like, appeal, wait for a response, get the dialogue going. If you just keep hitting appeal without actually having the conversation and responding to what they send back, they could probably block you from appealing further because now they don't take you seriously. Usually you appeal, they send you something back, you respond. And you keep the dialogue there. Sometimes support, let me ask you guys, for those of you who have had it auto close, Have you just kept hitting the appeal button, or have you responded to the message you got back? Will all my future courses be free if you are in Savage Marketing Academy? Most of them will, yes. So this is how I plan to do it. In Savage Marketing Academy, I'm going to be teaching future courses and products, and you guys will get that while you are in the academy. And then for those people who are not in the academy, I will take those products and sell them standalone. Okay. Like for instance, I'll include Get Account Back in Savage Marketing Academy. I'm going to teach an Instagram ads course that'll probably be maybe $500, but you'll get it if you're a member of Savage Marketing Academy. You'll get it free. Some people who aren't members will pay the $500. Okay. But the only thing I will not include is like the very, very like sold out courses. That's a very, very involved program. That won't be, there will be a ton of help in there, for digital courses. And I'll probably include, if you get sold out courses, I'll probably include like 3 or 6 months of Savage Marketing Academy free or something. I'll do some special like that. But keep in mind, again, I'm still figuring out all these promotions, but, as far as anything that's like $500 or under, yeah, it'll be definitely included in Savage Marketing Academy. And again, if you have any questions, who do we contact about paying for the year? Steph at danhenry.org. She'll get back to you tomorrow. She's probably in bed right now. But if you pay for the year, we would, the only thing I can't give away is sold out courses, because that's like a huge program. If you haven't bought Funnels and Ads for Entrepreneurs and you pay for the year, I will definitely give it to you for free, and some other perks. So Steph at danhenry.org. Richard, thanks for doing this. When is sold out courses going to open up? So right now, I'll give you a little info on sold out courses. First, we did it as a $5,000 2-day event. It was $5,000 to come, and it was so amazing. My initial plan was to take the recordings of that and launch it as a product for $24.97, so $2,500. However, people have been getting such good results. I mean, literally, like within 2 weeks, people are launching webinars, making sales, selling courses. It's been crazy. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, it could be an injustice for me to release that as just a regular course. Like, me being in a room with people and working with them is so much better. And so I may just do another event like that, or I may sell it as a 6-week coaching program where when you buy it, it's like you get the recordings and then you get coaching with me online. I'm not sure if I am going to release it as a course, or I may release it as a course, but I'll do it much, much down the road. I really don't know yet. I'll be honest. I'm still thinking about it. Dan, is there a link to all your individual courses? No, I should make one. I make it so hard for people to buy my shit, yet I still make like millions of dollars. It's messed up. If you're completely new to Facebook ads and would like to get the first basic course, then you would want to get Funnels and Ads for Entrepreneurs. And that's $997. However, I'll give it to you for free if you get Savage Marketing Academy for the year. But again, if you're not interested in that, I would just get Funnels and Ads for Entrepreneurs. If you're not interested in doing an agency, then just skip module 5 in that course and you'll be good to go. So do you guys have any other questions? Let me take one more. I got 8 million tabs up here. Oh, we already saw this one. Do you guys have any other questions? What's the price of Savage Marketing Academy for the year? Let me tell you. I'll tell you right now. So Savage Marketing Academy for the year, 297. So that would be $3,500 basically. The reason I'm not giving a big discount on the year is because I'm raising the price to $397 after my initial tests. And also I'm giving you Funnels and Ads for Entrepreneurs for free and the Star Student Workshops for free. So you're getting $1,500 course for free. You get a little bit of money off there because it's $35.64. So you get $164 off. You'll get that as a bonus. So you get that $1,500 course as a bonus. So that's what I'm currently doing now. I may do a little bit of a discount when I run it for $397 a month, but right now I'm keeping it at that price. Okay, more. Again, if I don't even have that page set up yet. I mean, like the page that I have set up literally probably has typos on it and stuff because I just literally threw it up. But 3-hour webinar, you're a beast. Thank you. What's the price on Savage? So you're focusing more on Instagram basically now than Facebook? No, I'm not focusing on that. I'm just getting really good results with it. Here, you guys want to see my old ad account? You want to see some really cool results? Check this out. And once again, I will be covering, that's the first thing I'm doing in Savage Marketing Academy's Instagram course. Let me show you I think it was this one. No. This is the old account. And I got my ad account back after doing multiple accounts as well. Oh, look at this. 51,000 spent, 214,000, 14,000, 83,000, and 10,000 made. Whatever, calculate that all up. That's pretty badass, I think. Let me find, I think it was, hold on, where is it at? Also, does anybody know who Caleb Maddox is? I'm going to be covering some stuff I did for him that did massive amounts of sales, both for his landing pages or for his sales pages and everything else. So this is another account I got deactivated, but take a look at this. Where's it at here? Where's my Instagram ad set? Okay, look at this one. Instagram ads. So check this out. I did $40 spent and $2,000 made. How cool is that? Yeah, I'm running Caleb's ads and doing his sales funnels. He's a client of mine. I'm going to show you the inside of that as well, and especially how we did his first day running ads. We did $3,000 off of $57 in ad spend, I believe it was. Yep, if you structure your Instagram ads correctly, you definitely can. Again, I mean, that's the very first thing I'm teaching in Savage Marketing Academy. Listen, in the academy, you're going to get not only ads, but I'm going to show you how to, like, for instance, part of this is knowing how to make great videos, right? So, because video marketing is huge. So I'm going to teach you how to make great videos. Okay. I'll teach you about lighting. I'll teach you about camera. It doesn't cost a lot. It doesn't cost a lot of time, effort, mastery. I'll show you how to do all that stuff. So, well, it's a video ad, Dante. I believe that one may have been non-compliant. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta click on this. So it was I mean, showing you the ad's not going to help you. Oh, here's a hack though. How many of you guys are super lazy about, super lazy about doing captions for your video? All you have to do is type in turn on the sound like 500 times in there, and now you have a turn on the sound constantly, and you don't have to do and it converts like crazy. You know, in fact, crap, I forgot to do that for the current Instagram ad I have. I feel stupid. Okay, I got to fix that. Anyway, hope that helps. So, does that help, guys? Crap, I am such I make so many freaking mistakes and forget golden nuggets that I remember. So let me write that down. I got to do that. I got to edit my ads tonight. I got to do, so turn on sound. Turn on sound. And yeah, okay. Got to do that to my other ad. All right, so once again, guys, thank you so much for attending. And if you're looking to join Savage Marketing Academy and hang out with me twice a month on these live webinars and learn some really cool stuff, I would be happy to do that. You're welcome, Jeannie. You guys are welcome. Once again, savagemarketer.com/academy. And yeah, bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. All right, awesome. All right, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Dan. I admit that I wasn't a fan before, but you've converted me. Appreciate the value. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I grew up watching, like my whole life, I grew up watching South Park, Family Guy, things like that. And I just developed a really colorful sense of humor, and not a lot of people resonate with it. I mean, that's really the simplest explanation. My whole life I was watching those type of shows and grew up on George Carlin, Lewis Black, those comedians. And so my humor is extremely colorful. So yeah, well, I'm training today. So, you know, I still like my F-bombs though. It makes me feel young. All right, guys, fantastic. Once again, guys, Savage Marketer Academy. And keep in mind, I don't know how long I'll be doing that. Depending on how successful it is, I may do it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I might just do it for a year. We'll see. But you know, I'm game. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. What was your main question, Burke? My main question, didn't get my main. What was your main question? Real quick, I'll try to answer it before I leave. Let me know. Let me know before I go. Okay, cool, Peter. Awesome, awesome. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, when you're a member of Savage Marketing Academy, you get discounts on all my other products. You get discounts on AdCon. You get discounts on even sold out courses. You will get discounts on products that, like, I can't give you free tickets to AdCon, or I can't give you sold out courses for free, but you do get discounts to those type of things. So you would get discounts on that type of stuff. So I forgot to mention that. You know, stuff that I can't include, like events and stuff. I'm trying to find a way to get in contact with someone, a reply with the dialogue. So Burke, if you cannot, if that's not a possibility, that's why I included in this training how to start from scratch. The two options are pretend to be an agency or completely start from scratch, different IP, different computer, all that stuff. No, it started at 7 p.m. Eastern. As Eastern. I'm in Eastern. Everything starts at Eastern. And there'll be a replay, yeah. And I'm doing a book, like a PDF summarized, because there was a lot of stuff, and I think it would be good to have it summarized in one. Like after you watch the training, you have like a quick reference. I think it would be valuable, right? Yeah, there'll be of course there's a replay. All right, guys, but the replay will take a couple hours to process because of Demio. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. And I will see. I'll see for those of you that joined Savage Marketing Academy. Oops, somebody else just joined. That's cool. For those of you that joined, congratulations. I will do my best to give you amazing value, and we'll hang out twice a month, as I said. So I'll see you guys later. Once again, thank you so much. Best $50 spent. Cool. Awesome. Killer. All right. I'll see you guys later. Again, thanks so much, and 100% stay savage.